Hello there, and
Hi.
welcome to Black Series Cantina, episode 116, and not only going live for the Patreon members this time, because it is a very big occasion, May the 4th weekend, since it's not technically May the 4th yet, May the 1st, I guess
May the first be with you. It has a nice
it's
ring to it.
how do you feel about Happy 501st Day?
Oh, I
Ah,
mean, it works. It
right,
works. Yeah.
right? I feel like that works.
I mean, it's 501 actually. Now that I didn't even think
Yeah,
about that.
that's
It's
what I'm
literally,
saying.
It's literally 501. Oh
It's
wow.
literally
Okay.
501.
Yeah,
Happy
yeah. All right.
501st Day. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
if that's a thing, but I
We
thought
can
about
make
that
it a
earlier
thing.
today, so it's going to be my
I feel
thing.
like it has to be. Like, there's cloners out there that probably celebrate this all day.
Oh, easy. Yeah, absolutely. But thank you everybody for joining us. I'm Zach. That's Mike, of course, here with Black Series Cantina. Just some quick plugs right off the bat before we get going. We have a lot to talk about. Join the Patreon if you want to support the podcast. That's patreon.com/Black Series Cantina. We do have a Facebook page where we mostly update you on when we're going live and all that, and when we're recording. That Facebook page is called Black Series Cantina. That's really all I got. Mike, how do you have any big plans for May the 4th weekend other than maybe watching the Darth Maul finale on Monday?
I mean, yeah, I'll be watching that on Monday. Other than that, I don't know, not really. I mean, I say this every year. May the 4th is like a casual. It's kind of a casual like holiday. Like it's for the people like my mom, or like, just that one friend that doesn't really like Star Wars, but every year they just kind of get into the spirit, which is fine. It's fine. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. But like for me, like every day is Star Wars Day. Like I don't really, it's not like I'll celebrate any differently than any other day. Like I like Star Wars the same all year long because that's an all year thing for me. But also May 25th is Star Wars Day. That's Star Wars. That's the day Star
That's
Wars
true.
came out. That's Star Wars. That's Orthodox Star Wars Day.
Well, so I know a lot of people like to watch some of the movies around May
They
the
do.
4th, like that weekend.
Yeah.
Do you is this a time when you normally put them on, or
I mean, I feel like I put them on all the time. I always, like, whenever I have a
that's
TV
true?
right above my screen here. Like I just binged every live action Star Wars show ever.
Yeah.
I'll probably throw on a movie. Like I think last year we threw on Rogue One. Um, I tend to watch ones that I don't watch a lot. So I think the year before that, I think we put on Rise of Skywalker just because I think I hadn't
Yeah.
seen it. since like it was in theaters. I'm like, why not? Like it's Star Wars. Let's find out. Is this as weird as I remember it being? It's fine. It's a fine movie. Do I have issues with it? Sure,
Rise,
but
yeah.
yeah, it's
Well,
What about you?
um, usually not, if I'm being honest,
Yeah.
because like Renoaz says in the chat, the first weekend of May is always like Oaks and Derby here in Louisville.
Yeah.
So I'm usually at a Derby party on, Saturday night and doing all that, which I will be tomorrow. So hopefully I get people probably hear I sound a little stuffy right now. So hopefully I feel a little better for tomorrow because I got to drink the beers and watch horses race because that's cool to do, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like in Last
we
Jedi,
did stuff like
they
that
watch.
we did stuff like that when we lived in San Diego. Del Mar was a big thing down there, like opening
Mhm.
day of the races and stuff was all the ladies put on their big old brim hats that
Yeah.
spread out forever like a big umbrella.
Yep. And I get to lose a lot of money on betting on horses that
Betting on horses,
yeah, that just have cool names. I was looking at the bets earlier, and there was a horse. I thought its name was Dodonna, so I was gonna put like $20 on it to win. But it was actually, I looked again, a second look, it was like Donna, or it was like a different like variation of it. So it wasn't Dodonna. I was like, oh, I put money on General Dodonna here.
The General Dodonna, yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
But we do have a lot to get to. Of course, we have all of the May reveals.
So
And
many.
we are going to be joined by a guest. This is someone I've wanted to have on the podcast for a while now. He's very underfollowed on Instagram, so people need to go follow him on Instagram. His picture photography of figure photography is outstanding. We're joined by Jonah, aka Ordinary Houdini.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for the invite. It's an exciting day today.
It is, and I gotta say, so I told Mike this in the pre-show, but I wanted to let the chat know that whenever I was on with Figure Bar earlier, Jonah was really hyped in the chat for whenever all the EU figures were revealed. So in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, Jonah loves the EU. I want to have somebody on BSC tonight who can like bounce things off of Mike about these figures and these characters a little bit more than maybe I could, since I don't really know who these characters are. Because I'm not gonna lie, so these characters popped up. I genuinely had no idea who some of these people are. There's a TVC one that I really didn't know who it was, but some of the Black Series ones I have no idea. So I was like, "Oh, Jonah, you want to come on the podcast?" He's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "All right, that's awesome. I'm glad that you're excited for these characters, and so you can talk about them." And he was like, "Well, I actually don't know who any of them are either. I'm just hyped to get more EU figures." I'm like, "All right, well, you can still come on the podcast.
Womp
It's gonna be a good time."
No, it's exciting, man. I love background characters. I love background aliens. I love all sorts of characters. And in my mind, for the longest time, I thought the Black Series was mainly going to be, main characters, characters that take up their own, movies or shows or video games. So to me, a lot of these characters, I don't know them that well. But the fact that I didn't know who they were, I was like, wait, we can get figures of these characters like Sebulba. And Sebulba was, exciting, but he was still a relatively known character. Yeah. So that was kind of like, oh, we can get any kind of figure. And then when they announced all these guys, I was like, what?
Yeah, there's literally nothing they won't make.
Yeah.
After today, like, there's literally nothing they won't make.
The future is very bright for the Black Series.
Yeah, it really
super
is.
Excited.
Yeah.
Oh, 1,000%. I did want to share your real quick while we're on the topic of your Instagram page. Everybody go follow Jonah.Houdini if you don't already. And people listening on the audio later on who aren't catching us live, go follow Jonah.Houdini. I'll tag him in the advertisement for this. Just some amazing like picture photography, figure photography. Why do I keep saying that? But I love
Thanks,
this.
guys. I appreciate
so
it.
good.
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver and Alien.
Is your profile taken at Disneyland or Disney World?
Disney World. Yeah.
Yeah. They have the same speed at Disneyland. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. It's I love Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
This is so good.
Yeah, that was my Easter one. Yeah.
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 What's your
Sorry,
go ahead. I'd say one of my favorite things you did was the Count Dooku.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Dracula Dooku is so good. Count
Yeah,
Dooku.
Count Dookulla. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That
Whenever you
was
got
that was when we got that figure. I was like, man, I really wish we had a young Sir Christopher Lee head sculpt. And then that
Now
figure,
you do.
the Tales of the Jedi figure came out.
Yeah.
I was like,
Mhm.
no way. And yep, that was a really fun one to
It
do.
works so well too. It really
Oh.
does.
It's a perfect fit. So my conspiracy theory is that they kind of knew some people would do this. So so I was like, you know what? I'll
Oh,
take
for
it.
sure. Yeah, they had
Yeah.
to. Because they already have that like Dracula style body out,
Mhm.
with that Grand Inquisitor.
yeah.
They knew.
Oh yeah.
And you can get like a wrestling coffin too if you wanted like some even
That's
crazier
true.
background
Oh,
pictures.
yeah.
They're usually pretty
Yeah, I
cheap.
love the holiday figures. So I'm just a shill. You know? I like
Yeah.
everything.
Join the club, man. Join the club.
Yeah.
And I love that you got
Yeah.
the Stranger Things of Star Wars with the Mind Flayer there.
Yeah, yeah.
Or the Demogorgon.
I'm relatively new to all this figure photography stuff. I've been really inspired by, especially like Tangy Fungus. I
Yeah,
loved
his
his
stuff's good.
episode
He's
on
great.
BSC, and so I just wanted to do more of it. And I noticed that just in my life in general, I just had a lack of taking pictures of things and just cataloging my life a little bit and going back and having these memories. It's nice to have. So all that kind of spawned to me making my own Instagram a couple years back, and then I just wanted to start, doing some figure photography, and kind of giving the figures more than just, sitting on the, a shelf, but actually, I don't know, getting some use out of it, make some art out of it, So
Sure.
yeah, it's been fun. I got something really fun, hopefully cooked up for May 4th, but we'll see.
Can't wait to see it.
We'll see.
Ooh, that's exciting. That's exciting. So let's say some hellos real quick. We got some people in the chat. But this was pretty early on. Prophet, thanks for watching. Everyone's favorite rapping Jedi, Joby1. Thanks for watching. We got Gamer Zone in the chat. Coming down here, we got Michael, Ayo.
Yeah.
Mark, always good to see you in the chat. Bolts, hashtag clone life. Yeah, Renoaz in the chat. Happy Oaks Day, Zach. That reminds me, I have like $10 in bets for the race, but the races are so late now. The Oaks race is at like 8:41, so I'm not gonna be able to watch it. Sebastian, what's up, man? Thanks for checking out the stream. We got Zoo Boy in the chat. What's up, boys? Jonah on BSC. His photos speak the words. They absolutely do. And we got I don't know how to say that. RF Hootie. Let's go.
That's what I would say. Yeah.
And Lance Peter Luke in the chat.
Nice.
Shout out Lance Peter Luke. But with that, I say we jump into fine additions. Where's my video clip?
Make a fine addition to my collection.
All right, Jonah, do you have anything? Usually the guest goes first here on Black Series Cantina.
Yeah, I'll keep mine short and sweet. In terms of Black Series, I got the Walmart exclusive Purge Trooper 2-pack with the Patrol Trooper.
Ooh.
He's cool, but he's the same thing. But this is such a massive upgrade.
Yeah, it was a much needed upgrade too.
Beautiful. I love the Jedi Survivor, Jedi Fallen Order. They're like some of my all-time favorite like Star Wars stories. So getting anything related to that, it's an instant pickup for me. I did, however, give him the original release rifle because it has a bit of silver paint on it that the new one lacks. So I did give him that upgrade. But yeah, great figure. I got it also for that original $44 price tag that Walmart had it up at. So I was like, yep.
Can't complain about that.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
I know everybody got it too, but the Pagodon Mando.
Yep.
This guy's just I don't need to say anything. He's peak. And somewhat related to, and of course, my toy photography, I already had a lot of the new Mando and Grogu Way figures, but I really do like this guy. And he gets into a sitting pose pretty easily.
With
so
ATRT.
Yeah, the ATRT figure. So he gets into a nice sitting
if
pose.
only there were a thing that
the skirt goes out of the way very easily. So, geez,
Mm-hmm.
maybe there could be some kind of thing that he can ride in the future.
Interesting.
But really nice figure. And haven't opened it yet, but I did get also the new Mando Deluxe figure. I love the Glavis Ringworld, but I use my Glavis Ringworld Mando for a lot of my travel photography, and he has seen better days. The cape has fallen into ocean and water.
I never thought that they could get better than the Glavis Ringworld Mando, and they
Same.
did. Like
They did.
Mhm.
that figure is such an upgrade over Glavis,
Oh,
and it's
it's beautiful.
like it's marginal, but it's there. It's like going from a PS4 to a PS5, where you're like, yeah, PS4 graphics look good, but like PS5 graphics look better. Like, but they
Yeah.
both look good, but
Yeah.
one is clearly better. You know, it's
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's crazy. Yeah,
It's great. And this is not really a recent one, but just a recent head swap I did for photography is the Season 7 Clone Wars Darth Maul with the Old Master head sculpt. The paint matches a lot better, and I find the
I'm
Old
gonna have to
Master
do
one
that.
having the Old Master having the screaming face didn't really make a lot of sense in my mind's eye of Darth Maul in Rebels. But he is so aggressive in this outfit, so I figured this made a lot more sense. So this was a recent head swap I did, and that was
head
my
swaps.
recent pickups. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that head swap too.
yeah.
It does make more sense.
Oh yeah.
I'll go real quick. So I only have 2 figures. I got this WWE Ultimate Bray Wyatt. So this was my only like modern-ish wrestling figure. I said I'm only gonna do like late 90s, early 2000s stuff. But I love Bray Wyatt so much, so I had to get it. And rest in peace to him. Just one of my favorite characters in wrestling. And if he wouldn't have passed away, would I have gotten this? Probably not. But the fact that he, is gone, it kind of made me want to pick it up a little more, just to pay some respect in a way, since I do love him so much. And then
A lot
for
of nice
Black
accessories
Series,
there too. Just wanted to say.
Oh yeah,
Nice spread of accessories.
Yeah, the WWE Ultimates are always packed. Like I love the lantern and the
Oh,
and
that
the
is
soft
awesome.
goods shirt and the hat. So
oh, the head sculpts are great.
yeah, a lot of good options there. And then for Black Series, I did get the Lord Starkiller pretty early from CMD Store. Shout out! So I got it from CMD Store way sooner than I was going to get it from Big Bad, and I got it for just a little cheaper than I was going to get it from Big Bad, since Big Bad just updated to the $6 flat rate shipping.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you're just
So
getting
that-
one thing, it's
Yeah.
rough.
So retail is $42.99, and plus the 6 shipping plus tax. I got this for like 48 or 49 shipped from CMD Store, and it got
Wow.
here in like a week, if that. Like it was really fast shipping, but he does have all the storage.
Oh,
the
man, he looks incredible.
lightsabers.
Yeah, it's such a good looking figure. That's
Wow.
definitely going to be that is a contender for figure of the year, and I don't
think
know
so.
if they can beat it. Honestly, it looks so good.
Yeah, my favorite thing about it is honestly the thighs. It's the thighs. Not because they don't have thigh swivel. Like, I really wish they had thigh swivel, of course. But I want these thighs. I think they're perfect for a new Episode 3 Darth Vader. So that when I look at this figure, I'm like, we're going to get a new Revenge of the Sith Vader with these thighs.
So is this our new Grail now? Is this what we're gonna ask for from Brandon?
No,
and the team.
no.
Like we want an all new Episode 3 Darth Vader, all new from the ground up Darth Vader, which is just a different way of asking for an all new Anakin Skywalker.
Technically, you're right.
It's literally the same character. It's just a different way of asking for it.
The current Grail is we're still on Queen Amidala. We're still on that train right now.
Yes, please.
And then after that, it'll be like a Force Unleashed battle damaged Vader. That'll be the next Black Series Grail. Because the hot toy just looks so good. I feel like Black Series could do a decent job. But it's cool. He has the alternate hands. His back looks amazing. Like all the sculpted detail and the red paint. Of course, just the gray plastic shoulders. Like I wish there were silver paint there. Especially for the price. Because paying $50, for this... It kind of hurts paying $50 for a Black Series figure. But, I mean, a Roll of Coal pickup, he looks amazing. I did a quick unboxing on across the socials people can check out. I know Out of the Basement has a review of this up now. Nate did one, so go check that out.
I'm jealous. I can't wait to get that one, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I decided to just wait for my Pulse shipment. I almost pulled the trigger on the CMD Store.
Man, I will say it is. I feel like it's overpriced. At $50, when you include shipping and tax, I feel like it is a little overpriced. But it's also kind of worth it at the same time, just to have the character. if that makes any sense.
So
Um,
it's simultaneously overpriced and worth it.
yes. Yeah, it's overpriced, and like if it's the only way you can have this character in 6-inch, I'm
Yeah.
gonna pay a little extra to have
Yeah.
it. You know.
Yeah.
So.
And the Starkiller Deluxe accessories, are they interchangeable with this set? Like, I mean, obviously the base you can use, but like, is like the head swappable? Is
I haven't tried that.
hands?
That's a good question. Hands, probably not.
I mean, maybe not because
Are they ball joint hands?
Yes.
Nah, then okay.
So hands probably not, but
Yeah.
Well, you can take the ball joint out and then pop a regular hand.
you
in.
could probably try to.
It's just on the
if
end
that
of the
peg
ball
swap-
joint. It's just a regular peg. Yeah.
Yeah, if that peg fits pretty good, then you probably can do that. But
Yeah.
the head might swap too. I'm not sure. I'll have
Yeah.
to check that out.
I mean, that
But
helmet's so
overall-
cool. I don't know why you would swap it.
I've
But
I
seen
know,
people.
yeah.
I've seen people swap out the those original Han Solo hands with the gloves on them on the new Han Solo, and they just did they pulled the ball joint out of the wrist.
oh, I might have to do that.
Yep.
Okay.
And I don't know if you all can see. I don't have my light on because my eyes are kind of sensitive
What's
since I've been a
up
little
with
sick.
this like
But
Padawan braid?
it's a Wookiee. It's Wookiee.
It's a Wookiee scalp.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like Wookiee fur.
jeez.
But he does have some nice like sculpted detail on the helmet, which you can't really. It's not really picking up right now, but there are like dents and stuff in it,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
I mean, even
gives
if it
a
is
nice
the-
little touch.
Even if it's a dull gray plastic, is it at least all consistent? Because that was my thing with Django, was the consistency, the lack of consistency with between the painted parts and the unpainted parts really kind of messed with me initially.
Yeah, I was because nothing is like really bright. It's all kind of that same tone. I mean,
Okay.
the belt buckle looks a little brighter on camera right now, but in person it doesn't look really that much brighter.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the helmet is 2 different shades, but I think it's supposed to be like that.
I think it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a darker metal on the sides. So
It's like how
and-
Darth Vader's helmet has that silver patch on his cheek. Like it's supposed to be
Yeah.
there,
Oh,
but
yeah.
people are like, yeah.
So at least it is consistent, like with the figure, which makes it a lot better than the Jango Fett one. Because it going from the silver paint to the dull gray plastic that's what makes that figure, look kind of like pretty bad. But luckily I have him on my Geonosis display, so he's covered up by those. You only see him from the waist up, anyways. But we have Mike. You're up for Fine Editions.
Yeah, it's my turn. So I don't have anything Star Wars related, but I have a lot of Transformers and other stuff. So first, I have surprise, another Optimus Prime because I don't have enough
Nice.
behind me. But this is a different Optimus Prime. He's the same guy. He looks the same, but he transforms slightly differently. So I wanted to own that for some reason. I recognize that I have a problem. And I think that's the first step in just recognizing you have a problem. My other problem is kind of the same kind of thing. My favorite combiner set is Computron, and there's a new set being made that looks a lot like the cartoon, and they're this little guys. Like this guy was like 25,
Yeah, it's
30
teeny.
bucks. Yeah, but he's so good looking. Like he transforms, but he like doesn't look like it. Like there's nothing on here that makes it look like he should turn into a car other than like his windshield chest. But he's good. He's a good little guy. This is Lightspeed from Computron. I really like him. Let's see. I also got some Jada Toys Street Fighter.
Ooh.
I did get E Honda.
Oh.
And if you
nice.
want to watch if you join our Patreon, we have a Patreon hangout we try to do every month, and we just did it last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And I did have these on there, and I posed them in some sexy poses on stream, and I also posted pictures of it on my Instagram. But yeah, E Honda's good. He's got his little like multi-hand slap effect, which is probably the best effect they've done. But I think my favorite, and perhaps my favorite in the entire line, is Balrog here.
Oh, nice.
He just moves so good. He's so well balanced. I don't usually like toe articulation, but he balances so well on them that you can do so many good poses on just like the balls of his feet, which is really, really cool. I also got a picture of him fighting Gandalf on my Instagram because he's Balrog. So Zach wouldn't get that joke, but normal people like Lord of the Rings would.
Those old movies, the Hobbit trilogy is so much better.
And then lastly, I did add some more Pokemon to my Pokemon collection from Blockies.
Nice.
So I got
Hell yes.
this is Machoke?
Machop.
Machop, that's it. Machop and then Machoke and then Machamp. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and he's by far the most model kitty of all of them. Like, you had to build his head. Like, all these fins had to go in separately. The front and the back had to snap together. You had to put his mouth opens up on him. And, like, he's got much more articulation than any other character his size. And he's a lot harder to put together. But he was still fun. He comes with a cool little effect and an alternate karate chop hand for using karate chop. So he's probably my favorite of this size so far. But alternatively, not alternatively, but also, I also got Snorlax. Oh, and his foot likes to fall off. It's so
Yeah.
weird.
He's a big boy. Oh my
He's
goodness.
such a big boy. He's got so much articulation. Like, he's got butterfly joints on his arms. He's got great articulation for his size. You know, his hands. He has an alternate face plate that you can put on to make him look angry. He comes with like a punch effect, and his base station is like a beach with like a palm tree. You get a lot for your money, and he's a big beefy boy. He's got a lot of weight to him. You just have to put together his feet and legs and his arms. That was pretty much it. It wasn't hard at all. But he's got a lot to love. He's so cute. It's basically me. Like, if I were a Pokemon, I would be a Snorlax.
I feel like he should have had a faceplate that's like open, and then he has like Psyduck has the question mark coming off his head.
Yeah.
He should have had like Z's coming out. Like
Yeah,
from
for
his head.
sleeping. For sure.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Yeah, that is my one issue with this so far is, like, they're good for what they are, but there's always, I feel like there's something missing. Like Pikachu doesn't have any
Pikachu's the big
electricity
one.
stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right. He should have, like, his thing is sleeping. He's like the sleeping Pokemon. But yeah, they're good. They're fun. I like them. I have more on order from Big Bed Toy Store, so we'll see when those come out. But for now, I think I've got all the ones I've ordered.
Have they done Fat Pikachu yet?
No.
Oh, because that might be a pickup for me. I try not to stray too much from the 1/12 world, but I love Fat Pikachu. Pokemon Yellow is my first Pokemon game, so yeah.
That all your fine editions, Mike?
That's it. That's all I got. Yeah.
Alrighty. And I did want to say hi we got Bailey in the chat. Hey friends, this is Bailey. Just
Hey.
dropped by to say hi. Hope you are surviving the crazy Illinois weather, Mike.
I am trying to survive. It's been nuts. Last Monday we had 2 tornado warnings in the same day. And that was very stressful. Super duper stressful.
Prophet says these Pokemon blockies are the best. I still only
They're
have
fun.
one. I need to get on it.
I like that they're not stylized, like they actually
Yeah.
match the original source,
Mhm.
which,
Yep.
I guess,
Yep.
it really depends, what you want, but I prefer things that reflect the media that I enjoy, so that's personally my take, and I think they look so great.
I agree.
Oh yeah, 100%. Let's see. Let's jump into. Let's do some listener emails. So if you want your question or comment read on the show, blackseriescantina@gmail.com, and we'll answer that or do your little activity that you come up with for us, like this right here. This is from Joe Brush. We got debate for my amusement, which I feel like I read through this and it didn't seem like much of a debate. I thought he was gonna like make me and Mike pin against each other, and but here's the question. Hey guys. I am not an army builder, nor a completionist. However, my collection has reached 400 figures. Despite that, there are still many holes that I would love Hasbro to plug. My question for you is, what are some of the holes that you have that you don't think Hasbro is going to make? For example, I would love the Tusken Warrior from the Book of Boba Fett, or an AT-AT and Security Droid, or the Urkel from the Pirate Skeleton Crew. I would also love Keller and Beck from The Mandalorian, Little Luke and Leia from Obi-Wan, even Poe from Rise of Skywalker. Sadly, I think Hasbro will never get to any of these. What are some of yours that you don't think Hasbro will ever make? Keep being awesome.
I mean, after today,
Honestly, I was just thinking that the whole time reading this. I really
Yeah.
don't think there is any figure that they'll never do. I mean, they might not do it soon. I feel like a lot of these that he named are from like newer media, like Rise of Skywalker and stuff. Like they might not do them in the next even 5 years, but given time, 100%. Assuming the line, Hasbro's still around and the line's still going, they'll get to them. Like that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I think all the ones he named are definite holes in newer media. There's also holes in older media as well. I think like Empire Strikes Back, Lobot is a big one.
Yeah.
please.
Death Star Gunner
Yeah.
for A New
Oh.
Hope,
Yeah.
for the
Yeah,
Empire.
I mean, still a lot of Cantina aliens, still a lot of Jabba aliens out there that haven't been done. Like there's lots of holes in the OT. It's cool that we're creating holes now in the EU where like we have some characters and now you're like, well, now that we have this, I'm missing these, and now
Yeah.
they're holes that didn't exist in before because there wasn't anything around them, and now like I want the ones that go with it.
100%.
So yeah, it's a good problem to have. It's a fun problem.
Yeah, it
to
is.
have.
It is a good problem to have. Like, who would have thought we would, in 2016, I would have thought we were going to get a Sebulba Black Series figure.
Seriously,
You know, and especially like there's characters from today I couldn't even tell you their name off the top of my head. Like honestly,
Yeah.
the 2-pack. One of the characters' name is Mission.
Yeah, it's
Something
fun
like
that
that.
we're
Yeah.
getting to obscure characters.
Yeah, like,
in the line.
There's characters
Yeah.
I don't know their name of,
Yeah.
so I legit think there's not a character that is off the table.
Yeah. I would say like most current fans wouldn't have been able to name those characters before today.
Probably so. You're probably
Like not all of them, obviously. Like the people that grew up with Xbox in the early thousands and played KOTOR 2, like they're the people that are like, yeah, this is for me. But I mean, most Star Wars fans, and then shrink that down. Most Star Wars fans who are also collecting Black Series, like they won't know who that is, and that's fun.
Yeah.
That's cool because it's introducing them to like these new characters.
And we got another email from Jeff. With the 50th anniversary coming around the corner, do you think Hasbro is going to rerun packaging like the Kenner and episodes 1 through 3 packaging? Will we also get Red and Black Spock returning for episodes 7 through 9? Is it finally time we get an all-new Constable Zuvio? Just asking for as a big fan of Constable Zuvio. Have a great podcast, boys. I'm going to go out on a limb and say maybe Constable Zuvio is the figure they don't redo, maybe like ever. And maybe that's like a one and done.
Honestly, I feel like the one they did was fine. Like
Same. I love it.
It's
looks
even
good,
it's pre face digital face printing, but like it's an alien.
It's an alien.
So it still works. Honestly,
Yeah.
Like
And it's so much paint. Oh my
it's
goodness.
a lot of paint,
He's covered
especially
in
for a
paint.
yeah. So
Yeah. But the question was, do you think they'll rerun packaging? So the big question still is for 2027, are they going to do 50th anniversary for Star Wars 77, or are they going to celebrate the entire saga? I think that is still up in the air. So if they do celebrate the entire saga or the movies, then I think they'll do card back stuff. But
they keep teasing something big. They teased it when Bailey was on our show, and they just teased it today.
I was going to bring that up. You took the words right out of my mouth, because Eric on the stream today said 2027, something big's coming, and literally Bailey teased 2027, something like huge that he's been working on.
Because Brandon was in the chat with Bailey when Bailey was on the stream, and they were like,
Yeah.
they were talking, and I'm like, I'm just gonna sit back and let these two guys talk. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, who wants to hear us talk when you can listen
Yeah,
to
right?
Bailey and Brandon talk? I mean,
Yeah.
let them run the show.
Oh man, I mean, yeah, I personally think we should celebrate the entire saga. This one movie made back in 1977 has now spawned, a huge fan base, characters, different media, comics, books. I mean, I'm a big Star Wars comic reader myself, so I would love for them to have kind of like the Lucasfilm 50th, where they kind of had a celebration of like with the publishing line and different card backs and stuff. I would imagine something similar like that. At least that's what I hope.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this question to each of you. if they made one figure, since it's Star Wars 50th line, and they're like, hey, this is our like A New Hope Star Wars. Like, what's one figure you want them to do from Star Wars?
Just
from Star Wars 77.
From Star Wars 77, yeah.
one.
Oh, I'm gonna go. I need the Death Star gunner.
Okay.
It's too big of a hole in like the Empire shelf.
Sure.
And plus,
Yeah.
I always use the Death Star gunner in the Battlefront 2 2005. So, I think he was like the mechanic class, if I remember correctly, or one of those. So,
Oh man, it's hard to pick one because I love the Cantina. The Cantina is my favorite scene in pretty much any
Sure.
Star Wars, I think. And I mean, I would say the Tonica Sisters would be great, and I thought that would never be possible. And then TBC got it.
Yeah.
So
I'll give
I'm
that
just
to
like,
you. I'll give that the 2-pack, a Tonica Sister 2-pack.
Is that cheating? That's more than one.
No, I'll allow it because it's like you can't just get one Tonica Sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
need 'em.
my answer is it's wacky, and I don't think they'll
already-
do it. But just
I already know what you're. Can I guess what you're gonna say?
it's not Chalman,
Oh, okay. That's gonna be my guess.
but it is just as wacky because I want Jabba the Hutt, but I want the human Jabba the Hutt. I want the fat guy dressed in furs who's talking to Han Solo in like an Irish accent or whatever. Like I want that.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
All right. So I'm gonna go back to the email and say, what's something in the you think they'll never get to? I'm gonna go
That's
out on
it.
a limb and say that's the
it.
one.
That's the one. But who knows?
Well, hold on,
Yeah.
because Funko Pop is making that figure.
Are they?
Wait,
Yeah.
are you serious?
I'm not kidding.
No.
Funko
Hold
Pop
on.
is
I'll
making.
wait to see if Hot Toys does that figure. Then I'll think they're cool.
Yeah.
Let's get the Hot Toys original
Yeah.
Jabba the Hutt.
You are
Yeah.
not joking. Hold on. Let me share
I'm
my
not.
screen. If you type in Funko
Oh,
Pop
it is. There
Jabba
it
the
is.
Hutt,
It's right there.
that means this was Lucasfilm approved. It's possible.
It's possible.
Possible.
Nothing is impossible. Nothing.
This confirms nothing is impossible. For
And
Black
he
Series.
shows up in the comics as well. He becomes his own character in the comics. So
Oh,
he's
that's
canon.
so. I like when they do stuff like that. I like
Yeah.
when they go back and reuse stuff like that.
Mhm.
Where how they reuse like the original Chewbacca as like Zeb, and
Yeah.
stuff. Like I like it when they do that.
And Jeff, I did see your email about the Super Battle Droid in stock at that comic shop. There's one here in Kentucky in stock as well, or here in Louisville, I should say. But I don't know if I'm picking up the SBD. Every time I'm at Miso's toy store here in Louisville, I look at it and I think about it. But honestly, it's just I think I can for Hot Toys. I need to stick with like the main characters just for my display, just the things. Just to keep me from getting too far into the weeds, even
How
though
many
I'm
clone
gonna
troopers
have
do you
four.
have?
Four.
I'm just gonna stick with main characters
All right,
and these 4 clone troopers.
yeah, main characters and the really cool
I'll
clones.
stick
that I
with
love.
these main characters and 4 clone troopers and General Grievous.
Yeah,
I'll stick with these main characters and these 4 clone troopers and General Grievous and a super battle droid.
hold on. General Grievous is kind of a main character.
He's not a main character. He's in half a movie.
He's like
He's in half a movie.
He's the main villain for half a movie.
Can a main villain be in a main villain for the? It's not even the end half of the movie. It's the beginning half of the movie.
Also, I would argue he's a main villain in almost the entirety of a season, like a 8-season cartoon. So,
Okay, if you wanna go past the original, like the actual movie,
films.
sure. You can say he's a main character there, but I would argue he's not a main character in the movies.
he's like at least a top.
He's a
5,
side antagonist at best.
He's a top 5 main villain in.
He's
the
a
prequel
step
trilogy.
above a Glupshido.
Oh no!
He's a step
No.
above a Glupshido. I'm not saying
No.
he is one, but he's a step above one.
That's kind of crazy. But I mean, you're not technically wrong, but
That's the best kind of not wrong.
he's a couple steps above a Glupshido at least.
All right, maybe 2
at
steps.
worst. At worst.
Okay.
All right, so let me pull up. Speaking of Hot Toys, I should have pulled up these pictures.
Yeah,
a
how
little
many did you
sooner.
pre-order this week?
I only pre-ordered 2.
Because I saw we did another Hot Toys Cantina episode 3.
So yeah, everybody's favorite. If you want, I'm just gonna briefly talk about these, but if you want to hear me, Mr. Coffee, and Wilbon's thoughts deeper on these Hot Toys figures, check out everybody's favorite once every 6-month Hot Toys show, Hot Toys
Yeah.
Cantina, here on the Black Series Cantina YouTube channel.
It's our little offshoot.
Yeah, but this Gree, it looks incredible, and I slapped a pre-order on it day 1.
So is this Clone Trooper number 5 then?
No, this
Or
will
are
be
you counting
4.
So
I
you're
saw-
counting this in with the other Clone Troopers.
I sold the Airborne. Yeah. So this will be
Gotcha.
number 4.
All right.
And
all
then
right.
I think Yoda looks amazing, like the mean
Looks so
head.
good.
It does look good.
Yeah.
I like his little pube hair.
Yeah, his little fuzzies. It looks
He's
so
got
good.
little curly white fuzzies on his head.
All right,
Honestly,
hang on.
he looks more real than like he ever did in the
In the
prequel
movies?
trilogy.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
It's crazy how good he looks.
I gotta see if
Is
my
Harry-
nope.
yeah.
Ah, damn it. All right.
What
I,
did you get to pre-order him?
I just won $17 on the Oaks race. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go.
nice.
Let's go.
What?
baby.
What are you gonna
Let's go.
spend it on? That's like
This.
that's like a
This.
meal. Yeah, that's your down payment.
Yeah, most of the down payment. Yeah, I think down payment was $24.
Like
for
$20,
both of
right?
these.
$25, yeah.
So what I don't really like this face though. Look at him risen up. Like I feel like it would be,
eyes, I am yours.
I feel like it would be better if the hand wasn't right there under the chin.
Yeah,
But it is.
he's
just
got
a-
individual moving eyeballs. Yeah,
yes, he
he's
does.
got to. Yeah,
I really wish he came with his whole Jedi Council chair instead of the floating one.
little floating one. Yeah,
Yeah, and because that's also more of an Attack of the Clones thing that he did.
Yeah.
That's why they had these 2 figures in there. But
I
I would have much preferred the like the actual Jedi Council chair. But they look so good together, and I
Wow.
actually cannot wait.
seconds before Gree is decapitated by Yoda, mercilessly
Yeah.
decapitated. Not even
Which
a second
Chewbacca?
thought.
Which Chewbacca was that behind them?
Probably
Oh,
the
that
one
was-
they just came out with.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
like an older one that they
Yeah.
it's and you could tell it's not even the figure behind it. It's just like a picture of it on a backdrop
Oh.
that they're like behind it. Yeah.
Okay.
But
okay.
they are coming out with a Return of the Jedi Chewbacca that looks amazing, like because he has the hairs folded
We'll
in the
see.
middle.
No, we'll see when it actually comes out. I feel like their preview prototype models always look pretty good, and then when people get it
That's
in hand,
true.
I'm like that's a terrible looking. They can't get a good Chewbacca face. Like Hot Toys is
Yeah,
great
so-
for human faces. Chewbacca faces the worst.
So let me try to find. I agree with you on every other Chewbacca because even the newer Chewbacca that they did,
The
with
new one looks
3PO on the back,
awful. It looks terrible.
but this one,
But the prototype
on.
pictures look fantastic. Like I thought that was gonna be the one. I was like, oh, is this the Chewbacca that's gonna like break the Chewbacca curse? And nope, it was not.
I feel like the next one could.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
I think it
see.
legit has
We'll
a chance
see.
because
We'll
the
see.
hair.
Mhm.
But I can't find this Endor Leia. Let me search Endor here.
I don't know what they could do differently to make it look. It's just I don't know if at that scale, real hair just doesn't look good. But I think if they sculpted it, it would look awful as well. I don't think there's a good way to do a Chewbacca at that scale.
I think this one is going to look better than the other ones. It still might not be great, but whenever they release the Return of the Jedi one, because it has the hair, like how it's kind of parted in the middle, I think
Yeah.
that one will look
Yeah.
better just because it'll be more formed,
We'll
and the other
see.
ones just lay down.
And also,
But-
like, isn't he pretty mangled up in the movie too? Because he's captured and then put in
Yeah.
the dungeon. So you can kind of,
I'll say even
budget.
in Hot Toys defense, even like the Chewbacca at the Disney parks doesn't really look good. Like I feel like it's weird that except for the movies, I've just never seen a good Chewbacca like outside of the movies. It's not great.
Yeah.
That's my feeling with soft goods in 1/12 scale.
Yeah.
I think they're just fabric and the texture of fabric. It's too big.
Oh man, I think all the TVC figures they announced today with soft goods, I'm like, that looks awful. That looks terrible. Plo Koon's robes look like he's wearing Plo Koon's dad's robes. Like it looks so bad.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a way you can maybe use some water and stuff and kind of.
I'm sure, but
adjust
it just looks so good.
Yeah.
So bad.
That's not just TVC though. I think even TBS. I think it's pretty. I mean, there's occasionally some good soft.
Unless they're wired, I think wired ones typically look pretty good. But I mostly kind of agree there.
Yeah.
Or
if they smaller it gets, the worse it is.
Yes, because it doesn't have the weight. It doesn't have the right weight. But I think when they mix soft goods with like rubber, it tends to look good because the rubber kind of weighs down the soft goods. I think if they do the mixed medium, it's a decent result.
Mm-hmm. Hello there, Robert Henry. Thanks for checking out the stream. We missed this comment from a couple minutes ago, but I do kind of agree. I feel like TVC has a much higher chance of getting that because they do those Cantina 4-packs, and that could be one where they like the budget goes to that, and then they throw in like a Sand Trooper and 2 other things like they've released already.
In 3 years, their yearly like TVC theme is going to be Docking Bay 94, and there's going to be a new Millennium Falcon, and there's going to be new versions of all those characters.
Oh,
going to be a Docking Bay 94 HasLab.
Oh, yeah, you already know. But yeah, Jonah's team, Lane Speeder Luke, by the way, he absolutely hates soft goods, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, hate it, throw it all away. No, it depends for me, but I just, in my opinion, like, I mean, I since I have these right next to me, I mean, the ATRT driver with the soft plastic, the hard goods, it lays more naturally. It's sculpted. It looks like when you put it on a shelf, it looks premium. And then you have the Purge Trooper, even the new one. As much as I love the articulation, the comma flays out to the side like that, and it doesn't have the weight. So I would prefer plastic over soft goods. But if I understand these things have budgets, and maybe one is cheaper than the other. So if it means getting a soft goods comma to get a new Purge Trooper, so be it.
I love that Lance Speeder Luke goes out of his way to create like molded plastic replacements. Like most people do the opposite. Most people be like, "Oh man, I'm gonna put a soft goods cape on this figure and really get it expressive." And Luke's like, "No, this has a soft goods robe. Not anymore. Not if I have anything to say about it." It's my favorite thing about Luke.
He loves the plastic commas.
He does. You know what? I love that he sticks with guns. I love it.
And they always look so good because his collection is so consistent.
Yep.
And my thing is
together. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. My thing is, I'm sort of okay with both commas and both types of capes. I think for capes and robes, I prefer soft. But I want consistency because it's really annoying whenever you look at figures next to each other and one is wearing has a hard cape and one has a soft goods cape.
Like the Praetorian Guards, where there's like two of them with the rubber skirts, and then one of them has a soft goods skirt inexplicably. Yeah.
That's why I upgraded the SHF for those guys, because they give them all soft plastic skirts, and it just looks visually more consistent on the shelf.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, so enough yapping. It's time to jump into the reveals, what everybody wants us to get into.
That's why I came today. I wouldn't have showed up otherwise, honestly.
I mean, honestly. So let's start with what they started with for Black Series.
Oh, you don't want to go TVC first?
Are we doing TVC?
No. I just wanted to talk about Sebastian Shaw, Anakin Skywalker.
I mean, okay, if you really want to talk about it, we can. All right, let me pull this up.
Scale it up, please. Scale it up.
Honestly, that's all I want. I mean, so I understand why they did it, because they're going back and they're trying to redo those original 92 or 94 figures that were released in the original lines. And this was one. This is actually one of the last ones they did in the last line. Was the weird non-ghost Anakin Skywalker.
This was shocking today. This was shocking. I did not think this was even
awesome. Nothing is off the table.
Yeah.
Are you guys done yet? Can we just talk about Black Series?
Well, I think my thoughts on TVC, I don't collect it personally. My overall thought is the fact that the TVC reveals, thematically was very similar to TBS, which was like, I didn't know that was an option, and a lot of those I'm like, please scale up for the Black Series. The Geonosian pack, please. I would love Geonosians. More especially with toy photography. It's hard to use the same figure over and over. It's nice to have differences and have multiples on the set when I'm making this stuff versus trying to use one, then maybe get another one and maybe take the wings off or maybe change the perspective to kind of make it look like a different one. So I'd rather have more. So that's pretty much my just thoughts on TVCs. Scale it all up for me, please.
Well, I think our hold on, stop the audio. This is going to be terrible on the podcast because it's just going to sound like shots. But yeah, I think that this is great. I do want this for the Black Series, and I just love that I could see Zach's face as soon as they announced this. I was like, "Oh, not Hayden Anakin Skywalker, no!"
Now, Zach, what if this came with an alt head of Hayden to kind of have a? Oh, he perked up. We're good.
I'm back. I mean, this figure has no business existing, anyways.
The only reason the figure you like exists is because of this figure.
I disagree.
This figure walked so you could run.
This isn't even from anything. This is not from the movie.
He was a
ghost. He was a ghost. This isn't a ghost. He never looked like this. He had holes in his head. This guy isn't even real. If Anakin didn't look like Hayden,
how can he not be real? He's standing right there.
No, he's not. He's not
he's
real.
Standing
this guy
right
is
there.
not real. No, this is Jocasta new. Like if I were a TVC collector, I would put this in my. I would put this in my
like Jocasta
Jedi Temple 3D print because in the library. This is. Jocasta
I do agree
new.
that it's weird that this exists, but the thing is, it was weird that it existed back in 1983.
Mm-hmm.
Like that this is just an extension of that. So but yeah, I would buy this if they made it in Black Series.
But again, I
do think
yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just saying that what I love about this figure though is not really just about this figure, but again, the potential that comes, like the fact that this was an idea.
This was an idea.
People signed off on it and produced it and made prototypes. That's like, so nothing is off the table. Nothing is off the deleted scene. Well, I mean, like the Jabba, someone mentioned Jabba human.
Yep.
That's possible,
I mean, doesn't this just exist because the new Obi-Wan? Like they did the new Obi-Wan, like we could just turn into this too.
Yeah, this is just this is actually just concept art Obi-Wan. This is what this is. This is concept art Obi-Wan.
I think our Black Series Luke Skywalker is better than the one they showed off today in TVC.
Oh, that's right. They announced that today
too. That.
Yeah.
They also said theirs was like an early prototype, so like the hair color was going to change and paint was going to change.
Oh, I didn't actually listen to it because I was in a work meeting and I had it on and I'm like, is that Luke Skywalker for TVC? So I didn't hear anything they said about it. I was just watching it on screen. But yeah, okay, we can get to Black Series. I was just teasing. But before we get into the Black Series figures, let's talk about those helmets, right? Because we all care about those.
Yeah.
More peak helmets.
Walmart
exclusive helmets.
They are Black Series.
They are Black Series. So stupid.
They are Black Series.
I don't know who they're for. I just really don't. Like, they're not for like action figure collectors. I don't know anyone. I'm not saying no one exists. I'm just saying I don't really know of anyone that likes them or wants them.
They feel like cubicle.
Yes, 100%. This you have a work desk or something. Yeah.
That's what I see these as.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's an audience for it.
Not my Black Series.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like they're marketing it as a New Hope, but it doesn't have like the paint detail from a New Hope. It's just it's like almost like a Rebels shiny black. And like episode 3, shiny black. Episode 6, shiny black helmet. It doesn't have any of the gunmetal look. It's all just one consistent shiny black color. The lenses look great. I will give it that. But other than that, like, I really don't know who it's for.
Does it have the one silver cheek?
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Then
yeah, like there's none of that. At least that we can tell. Like this just looks like a cheap.
Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not for me.
like maybe I'll pick this up and put it on my desk if it goes on clearance for like $15. Then like Vader helmet, sure for the desk. I've got enough slop on my desk. I'm sure I could put it somewhere, but yeah, I don't understand it.
Okay,
The
let's
side
get to the
profile
real
looks good.
stuff. Yeah. Let's get to the real stuff. Nobody
Stories.
cares about these weird sized helmets. They're too small to be like a cool helmet you can wear, and they're too big to be a helmet that can go on a figure. Not for me.
Yeah.
So this was a surprise. This first figure,
Wow.
this
Yeah,
first
Commander
figure set
Doom.
the stage for like, okay, we're in for a ride. Finally.
And
Doom.
my first
Yeah.
thoughts on this figure, weathering is kind of back in Black Series.
Kinda. Yeah.
Because with the recent Mandalorian wave, with the Stormtrooper with actual like washes all over the figure,
Yep.
and then you look at Commander Doom's legs and arms, and it's actually has like dark washes on it, and
Yeah.
the painted weathering, like that grayish, I don't know, like a brush almost on his chest and like abdomen area, looks so good.
It's amazing.
Like I can't zoom in on these pictures, but you can just see like on his armpit area, like that darker color, like that weathering there. Oh, it looks so
Yeah.
good. Like they're
Oh yeah.
whenever they want to, they really can. They really can lock in on weathering. It's just if it's in the budget or not. And unfortunately, it needs to be in the budget for every figure going forward.
Yeah. I mean, this is. I love named clone troopers. They have by far, of course, the most personality in the shows, and that's the characters I latched onto. I didn't watch 08 Clone Wars until much later in my life, but when I was watching it, I found myself really drawn to the different personalities of the clones, and especially like the different personalities and the different armor color. I mean, it really it made me want these as toys again. And so starting off with this one, I mean, I think Brandon was smart to start with this one because this was like, wow, we can get this. We can get nice, all new, almost all new, with a lot of brand new sculpt and paint of a character that was just a meme at this point for us for a long time. It's like they're never going to make this, and now it's a reality.
And they did. They made it.
It's
just
great.
look at that weathering, like on the
paint.
shoulder pad,
Yeah.
the paint. Also,
beautiful.
What's crazy about this is, I wonder if this one shows it. It's a soft goods comma with paint on the soft goods, which is
that's awesome.
Pretty impressive for Black Series. I just wish they could have put as much effort into this as in the episode 3 Palpatine in the 2-pack with Mace Windu in that robe, because that robe is awful.
Yeah.
But this
looks great.
So day one pre-order for you guys?
Day -1. Yes, sir.
Day -1. Today.
I would buy it right now.
Yeah.
Can this really quick? Can this head sculpt be? Can this helmet sculpt be reused for Captain Vaughn? I think it's Captain. I can't remember.
Vaughn.
Vaughn.
I think so.
He was the
does he have
332nd?
the light? Does he have the light?
I don't remember. I know he shows up in the final season with the 332nd with Ahsoka clones, and I really liked him too. And I just don't remember what his ranking was, but if that can, I mean, that's another one I'd pick up. I love them.
I'm pulling it up now. He does. I think so. I think you're onto something because let me share this. He has the light and the antenna on the back.
Oh, yes. And he has the plaque on his chest.
And he's got the plaque on his chest. Yeah, look at that.
Yes,
and he's got the plaque.
That's reuse.
Yeah.
So I think they're 100% gonna do.
Although they can't,
I don't know,
they can't give us a Vaughn without that head sculpt, that Daddy Vaughn.
I mean,
Daddy Vaughn.
He's the one with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his head. This is him. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was in Bad Batch, right?
No, that's Hauser.
That's Jesse. No. Was that Hauser? Oh, it was Hauser.
Hauser
right.
was the sexy one.
You're right. That was Hauser. That was Hauser.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This looked great,
he's
though.
the really handsome one. But yeah, Doom is 100% a pickup. And yesterday, I told people, I was like, I think I might be out on non-movie clones. But honestly, they showed me these.
Not.
I'm like, all right,
No,
I'm
you're
right
not.
back in.
You're not.
I'm right back in. It looks incredible. Target exclusive. Maybe I'll get a second one for my Green Bay Packers display because I do love that green and yellow combination. Always does something for me. But then
has Target? Sorry, I just want to say this: has Target like really put more budget in these exclusives? Because I mean,
I guess
they've been going all out with their exclusives, and I'm here for it.
Target exclusives are kind of killing it lately.
Yeah.
You know, with that Mando you just showed off, this.
Yeah.
And not only Commander Doom, but Commander Thorn.
Thorn.
This is
and
sick.
our first rotary gun, the repeater or whatever.
Yeah, and I love how he said it actually spins. Which
yeah,
that's crazy.
That is 100,000% unnecessary, but I'm here for it. Like I am glad they did it. Like it's a toy. I'm gonna sit here and like fiddle with it all day, you know, while I'm working or something. Like fiddling with the little the rotary piece. Like it's not necessary, but it's something like a little cool feature they did. I love that you can see the brass piece on the inside.
Yeah, it's got paint on it. Like that's
it's
crazy.
got paint on it.
Yeah.
This is,
it's amazing. Oh, I see that his helmet and his chest is also, I think, reused from Doom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Same
Oh,
helmet?
he doesn't have the flashlight.
Oh, the
on
light.
helmet. Yeah.
So more options.
Yeah, the helmet's different.
Yeah.
For the reuse.
More options for different reuse. That's for sure.
Yes.
I shared this one. This is the in-hand look at him.
It looks so good.
Yeah, so
wow.
it doesn't look like any weathering on him really, but the red and the white combo with the rotary cannon, these two clones they look so good. And
these have been long requested named clones for a while. So it's nice to finally get these in the Black Series. And it's cool. I'm just going to say, I'm glad they waited this long to do it, because if they had come out in like even 2 or 3 years ago, they wouldn't have been this good.
Mm-hmm. Also, it seemed like for the longest time they were just doing the most sloppy clones imaginable. Like the purple Mace Windu clone.
Yeah.
You know, like come on.
Honestly, them doing these convinced me to sell all my Veils toys clones. Like I'm like, if they're doing these, I'll get to the ones. I don't want these Veils toys slop anymore.
Yeah, because also they did the Wolf Pack in that 2-pack with Plo Koon, right? So.
Yep.
Galactic Marine with weathering. Come
Cross
on
your
now.
fingers.
Give me the shoulder cannon from Battlefront. I need it. I absolutely need it.
Yeah. The Coruscant Guard and the Shock Troopers are my favorite clones of all time. So this is, again, another day -1 pre-order for me.
Yeah, Annie comes with 2 blaster pistols that go into the holsters. And I like it. Yeah, he fills up the box nice with that giant rotary cannon. I love when they do these pictures when it shows you like they've started to do these a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the accessories with the figures
like
side by
flat.
side. Yeah.
Yeah. Started off with 2 amazing clones, and then they jumped into 2 characters that I have never heard of.
Same.
But
the Gamer Zone, neither of those are deluxe.
Yeah, those
They're
are both
just
just
regular,
standard
they're
Target
just
exclusive. Going to be $27.99 at Target or whatever.
So you know what's interesting about this 2-pack? Like, you know, aside from it's EU, it's from KOTOR. I think both of these look incredible just by themselves. Like they don't even look like a normal Black Series figure. There's just something interesting or different about them that like what am I looking at right here? Like this doesn't look like it belongs in the Black Series line.
It's just because like they're so like I don't recognize them as characters, but I'm on
There's
the
just
fence.
so much detail.
Yeah, like there is so much detail on them. Like they look so unique. They almost look like kit bashes, you know.
They look like customs.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, they look like customs.
Yeah,
like
if someone was like, "Hey, this is the kit bash I made. This is my character that I made for me in Star Wars or whatever," like 100%. That's you got that right.
Like I kit bashed this character to put in my Cantina or my Jabba's palace, and I'm on the fence about getting this one because you know I kind of want to save money for other things that I'm interested in, but a Twi'lek and just a random guy to throw in my Cantina display or my Jabba's palace. I think
That's what I'm doing.
And that's enticing enough, especially with the alien. If it were 2 human characters, I would be less interested. But since they're throwing an alien in,
Yeah.
I think they got me. I think
So
they
for
got me.
the people listening, this is Carthanasi and Mission Vow. These are from the Knights of the Old Republic game. These are basically like party members because it's like an RPG. These are party member characters from the game. So these are characters that you kind of meet and pick up through the course of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And the colors that you again, it's character design, right? So it's not like Hasbro made up these colors, but like, they just pop. They're unique color schemes. I mean, the only other character I can think of is like maybe like young Ezra having a little bit of that orange and red look to him, but otherwise, like, I mean, these are going to look really nice in a display. These are, again, day -1 pre-order for me because they're going to my Cantina diorama. So
Yeah, and I thought it was really interesting what Eric said because he's the paint person on the design team. He said they learned from Ayla Secura how to do the blue color and make it more flesh toned, which I thought was really interesting because I know for the original Ayla and the episode 3, I think I have it right here. Yeah, I think the episode 3 one is the card is like really, really blue, and one of them's darker and one of them's lighter. So I don't know which one is more accurate, but I guess they learned.
I would
from
assume
it
the newer one, the one on the.
yeah.
You would think,
Avengers
but I
Sith
feel
Guard.
like the older one looks better.
I only have the older one, but it was the newer one's definitely a brighter, like a more saturated blue.
Would you go back to a different picture of Karth? I want to see him kind of from the side.
Yes. They had one right there. Like
so he's got
back.
old legs.
Yep, thigh swivel. I think she does too, right?
Well, it's not thigh swivel. He's got double knees. So first of all, they didn't Photoshop out the pins on the knees. So I feel like we should give Hasbro kudos where they earned it.
Yes.
So like thank you for doing that. I believe from the waist down, this is a ceremony, a Luke Skywalker.
I was gonna say Luke.
I think it's the Yavin Luke. I'm pretty sure
because the boots are really high.
Yeah.
No, it's not Kanan.
Okay.
Kanan's
Kanan,
Shin.
okay.
Let me grab my.
That gold armor pops on his wrists.
It's 100% Luke, the Yavin Luke,
okay.
because it has that strap and the boots go really high.
Yeah.
It's got the strap.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's 100% Yavin Luke, which is kind of unfortunate because I don't know how your all's copy is, but mine doesn't stand straight. I have to like extend his legs out a little bit to get him to stand.
Oh.
Yeah, so he can't stand like this because he can't. I mean, I guess I could technically heat up the leg since he is a little bow-legged, but also like it kind of sucks they're using such an old figure for the legs. But I guess maybe like some of the other reuse options were
I'm
the mold
guessing
was
they
probably
did it
being
'cause
used.
Yeah.
I'm okay with the older leg reuse because I love thigh swivel, and I'll always defend.
There
thigh
you go.
swivel.
Yeah.
And
I'll
and
defend.
these old legs.
Yeah.
The thigh swivel on the right leg's a little because that holster is glued down, so it's kind of negated just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jeffrey the Hutt, I said, "What's up, y'all? Glad to catch you live." And we're going live for May the 4th weekend. We do it every now and then, but just a quick plug to our Patreon. You can support us on Patreon if you're watching this right now, and if you've never heard about us, we are an audio podcast. We release a show usually every other week on like Apple, Spotify, any platform that you get audio podcasts, and then Patreon members can actually watch the YouTube video, and then we have a tier that can actually join us live every episode. So patreon.com/Black Series Cantina if anybody wants to support the podcast that way. Did you all have anything else? Are her legs new? Do we know?
Her legs are new. Her torso is Jaina Solo, but her legs are brand new.
I said they didn't look familiar because like they have interesting kneecaps and the way
Yeah. No, it's those thigh-high boots like that. Those aren't from anything else. So those are brand new. I'm pretty sure her arms are new, and obviously her head is new. I think the only reuse there is the torso, which is just Jaina Solo's torso. And you can tell because it has that extra ab crunch under the swivel. Yeah.
So one thing I wanted to talk about with Mission is there's a Star Wars game I played when I was younger. It was called Lethal Alliance. And in that game, you play as a Twi'lek kind of mercenary who works with Kyle Katarn to steal the Death Star plans. And her name is Rihanna Saren or something like that. She's like a Twi'lek character. And when I saw this, I was like, I see reuse. That was one of those figures where I'm like, I don't think I'm ever going to get this. And now that I've seen Mission, I could see some reuse potential there. And now it's because that was the whole theme of this whole stream for me. Was like I was looking at all these figures and I'm like, oh man, the future is bright. I think with the possibilities.
Man, I think her head sculpt is. I think the head sculpt on both of these they're so good.
Yes.
The detailing, the paint, all of it. They look so great.
Yeah, what if I can? Yeah, here's the in hand pic. It's not the most HD one from the stream, but yeah, that's I love the head sculpt. I love Star Wars aliens. Like this is gonna. I think I might just be locked in, like looking at the alien head sculpt. Like this is gonna look so good in the Cantina. You know, just give it some variety, character variety. You know, and I do still need to pick up Kyle Katarn and what's that other dude's name? Dash Rendar for the Cantina. Those are two figures because I don't care about the characters per se, but I almost want to pick him up and put him in my Cantina because some of my closest friends in this community love those characters so much. So I kind of want to put them in my Cantina just to honor my friends. You know, I feel like they'd be mad at me if I don't eventually. So that's something I got to do. And then they moved on to another EU figure. So
these are the fan channel wave for right now. So they always do like crazy stuff for fan channel, and I like that. I like when they do just like wacky picks. That's how we got Sebulba. Like
Geonosian,
all that.
Yeah, this is exciting.
Yep. So Satil Shan, who's from the MMO Star Wars: The Old Republic, which is an older time frame from Knights of the Old Republic. I was big on SOTOR. I loved SOTOR. This is what Malgus is from, and the cinema. If you haven't seen anything from Star Wars: The Old Republic MMO, go watch the 3 cinematics they made to sort of introduce the game. Are incredible.
Is it those trailers? Like the cinematic trailers, like is this the person that Darth Malgus is fighting, like in the forest, kind of?
Yes, this is
dude. Those things are so sick.
Yeah. So he fights her in the forest, and then there's another one where they're at like a Jedi temple, and no, they're on a space station with the smuggler, and she fights him there too. And it's so well animated, even for his time, because that was like 2012, and it's so good.
Yeah, I remember watching those in college, and like I was like, this is crazy. I wish I could play this, but I just didn't have access to, like my laptop couldn't run that game, I don't think, and I wasn't necessarily like a PC gamer. I was I had a PlayStation, so. Oh,
I was big on MMOs. I was a WoW player. I played Final Fantasy 14, all City of Heroes. So I played Star Wars Galaxies back in the day, but it never captured my attention. So when they were like, hey, BioWare. The people that do a lot of like RPGs and stuff, they're making a Star Wars MMO, and I was in. So I played this for the longest time. I loved this game. I was a bounty hunter. But yeah, so they did Satil Shan. Her lightsabers split. I'm pretty sure she's all new. I don't think there's any reuse on her.
It's hard to tell. I mean,
well, the legs are new. Arms? The torso,
the legs, arms. They all look new to me.
I think everything's new. I really do.
Are those? I thought those arms kind of look familiar to me.
Who else would have like an armband though, and like the wrist gauntlets?
I think Mission also had an armband as well, didn't she?
The upper arm. I think hers are skinnier and longer. But if there is shared use, that so it's upper a different arm there.
It's a different armband.
It is
it's a different armband.
Yeah, she has like a strap. Wow. It's like it's in a different spot, and it's like more of a strap, and then this one is a little higher, and it has like a circle on it.
I'm pretty sure because I know Bastilla Shan, who is
Ahsoka forearms.
Okay, I thought those arms looked a little familiar. Okay.
Ahsoka from
Rebels, Ahsoka from
Rebels?
Rebels.
No, not Rebels. Ahsoka. Those are so old.
Would they be like the sculpting, or I can grab mine real quick. Mike's got it. All right.
Yeah.
Let's
Something
see.
about that forearm armor.
Okay,
looks
you know
very
what they are?
familiar.
They're
They are?
100%. Those
Okay.
are Rebels Ahsoka forearms. Okay, so her forearms are reuse.
So what about
So
the
be it,
upper
man. This is
arm?
great.
So I don't know about the. I think the upper arms are probably new
Yeah, because
because
the
they have
armband.
they go into
Mhm.
butterfly joints.
Yeah, I think this is.
But the
a lot of
torso is new. The legs are definitely new.
Yeah.
We have a
Maybe
shot
the
of the back
lower,
of the knees.
maybe the lower legs. Yeah. The lower legs might be that Clone Wars Ahsoka. Maybe I don't like the not the upper thigh, but
Back of the knees.
there's only
Go
shots.
to her
I'm sorry.
legs. Go to her legs.
Yeah. Let me. I won't be able
I
to
don't
see
think there's a lot of
but,
yeah.
I mean, unless these are like an overlay
No,
on her
those are-
legs,
I don't
then
think
No,
those
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 are
are
new.
are
used
those
for
look
me, yeah.
different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those got to be
Still
new, yeah.
sweet though. This looks great. I love those cinematics, and again, I didn't play those games myself, but I love those cinematics, and I need someone for Malgus to fight for the toy photography and the diorama. So
There you go.
Yeah.
thank you. This is day
Yeah, this
negative
is
one.
one. I'm out on this one. I think for the old EU figures, I'm just gonna do the Sith characters like Revan, Malgus, Malik, etc. I'll probably get the 2-pack with Nihilus and Treya. But I sold Bastilla Shan. I didn't feel like I needed her anymore. So this one I'll sell Granny Shan, or I'll not even buy Granny Shan. Are both of you all in
Well,
on this
Satele
one?
is
I know,
older than
Joe-
Bastilla.
Yeah. This is Granny Shan.
But yeah, okay, yeah. But Bastilla is she uses the Holdo body, the one they used for Ayla and
Great figure.
all those figures. Yep.
Yeah.
I love putting that out. People are like, "Oh, it's the Ayla Sakura body." I'm like, "No. No. That's the Vice Admiral Holdo body."
Of course, you specifically love pointing that out to people.
I love it.
And I did want to. Jayhawk Jedi says, or here's an idea. How about give us aliens from the actual Cantina? I mean, look, I agree they should do that, but I mean, I don't think that means we can't get these EU aliens as well.
You can put whoever you want in your Cantina. I mean, if you want to be boring and just put the ones you saw in the movie in your Cantina, sure, you can do that. Or you can make your Cantina look interesting with a bunch of different characters.
Like, I definitely think we need more Cantina aliens because I think they've made 4, right? We have 4.
Boy, that's what I said. So SOTOR is older than KOTOR. Oh, SOTOR is after KOTOR? I thought it was before KOTOR. Either way.
Satele's the granddaughter, right, of Bastila?
No, not granddaughter. If it's 300 years, there's an ancestor.
Okay. Ancestor, okay. See, I don't know anything. That proves that I don't know anything about these characters, and I'm still buying all of them because I think they look great.
I thought Jonah was like an expert on all this.
I'm more into the comics and stuff, but like I said, I especially now that I've doing more toy photography and stuff now, like anything that looks I don't know, I think my perspective shifted a little bit, and now I'm just like anything that looks interesting to me that I think I can come up with a really cool idea for. I don't even know if I don't even know the character, doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna get it. So
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And I did want to give a shout out to Jayhawk Jedi for that comment that he made on that video that's kind of going viral on YouTube in the Black Series space. That was a pretty based comment. People probably know what I'm talking about. I think we're going to talk about it more in detail next
I think we'll talk about it next episode,
Yeah. But then after that, we got some peak revealed.
I did not think they would ever do this, honestly. This was easily the most surprising reveal of the entire show. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
They're giving us a brand new commando from the ground scratch. Everything's new. Brand new commando.
Even the blaster is more in scale, they said.
Really? How about the
Yeah.
shoulder pads? Are those reused or are those new too?
They said
Everything's
everything
new.
was new. That's what
They
they
said
said.
head to toe.
Wow.
They
Yeah,
said that on the stream. Yeah.
They said
That-
head to toe, brand new Republic Commando. And I was really hyped when I saw this. Like, I did not think they were gonna update that old body, and I thought we were gonna be stuck with that old Delta Squad forever.
Mhm.
You know, because I thought after investing the money in that they wouldn't do this, and they should have just did this in the first place. If we're being honest, like this should have been it.
Sure, and we all agree with that. The ones they used before, it was
There
it was
the
a
Hunter
misstep,
body.
but it was one of those things. I'm like, well, this is just what they're gonna do. Like, I made my peace with it. I didn't love it, but like it was fine. I wasn't gonna not buy them because I wish that they were a little beefier, like they were in the game. I acknowledged, yeah, they should have been beefier. But it's also kind of what they looked like closer in the show, the Clone Wars show.
Yeah, because they
But
reused
this-
the Hunter body, didn't they? So
Yeah,
and Hunter is a
just
thinner
all reused
guy.
the
Like he's
Hunter.
not
Yeah,
as
he's-
beefy as these
No,
guys.
it's accurate for
Not
Hunter.
as-
It's not
yeah.
really accurate
Yeah.
for these.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
100%.
And it's funny today they were calling it the animation accurate Delta
Yeah.
Squad, you know, the
Yeah.
animation accurate
Yeah.
Republic Commando. It's like
Yeah,
we know you all were just reusing the Hunter body. Like,
that's all. That's it. And I love that they had the little vibro knife that comes out of the gauntlet.
Yes.
Yeah. That is
so good.
Cool. I'm in on two
I
of
think
these.
this is great. And obviously, all of our first reaction was, yeah, we're gonna rebuy Delta Squad.
Yeah.
And it seemed like from the stream, they basically confirmed that they at least want to make Delta Squad. Which, like, if the people that make this say they want to do something, I just assume that this means it's gonna happen.
They'll make their money's worth off this mold.
But
easily.
for sure. And I
Easily.
really hope that they give us Delta
Yeah.
Squad in this. Just listen. If anyone from
have to.
Hasbro's like Brandon, Chris, Eric, whoever's listening to this, just make it a 4-pack, please. Like, no one's just gonna buy a couple of them. People will buy a 4-pack if you make a 4-pack of Delta Squad. Just give us a 4-pack so no one has to wait forever to buy one at a time. You know, just get it out of the way. Give us a 4-pack, and then
Or
I
fan
love
channel.
the fan. That's fine,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't even make it
Fan channel.
exclusive to whoever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Just give us a 4-pack. Just get it out of the way. Brandon teased. He's like, well, there's 5 that I want to do, and I was like, who's the 5th? And the 5th is obviously it's Gregor from
Gregor. Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously Gregor would be amazing to get as well. He'd have a lot of paint on him.
I would
There's
also want
also-
the Bad Batch ones with the gray stripes on them. I want
Yep.
those. I want all
Yep.
the ones from Battlefront 2 with the camo, the digital
I
camo.
was li-
Oh.
I'm literally Googling right now. I wanted to show that one because that's a repaint
Yes.
that I want. It's
Yes.
that really dark colored, the jungle camo or whatever they call it in that game.
All right. Hasbro, prove me wrong. That's impossible, right? To make that? Prove me wrong.
Yeah.
Surprise
So
me.
this is that. It's a really dark picture, but in the
Yeah.
game, when you're in the atmosphere, you know it's brighter. But this is like
Yeah.
a jungle camo Republic Commando. Like repaint this body like 100 times, and
I
people are gonna
love
buy
the-
it. They're gonna
I'll rebuy
eat it
everything.
up.
I'll rebuy all
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
100%. And I'm not even complaining about it.
No,
I love
no.
the blue they used on the visor to make it look like it's lit up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Metallic.
Yep.
Yeah, metallic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
This
it is
this
beautiful.
was
I
my
didn't
favorite
notice that,
reveal
actually.
of the whole stream. Honestly, it's the one
This
that I
was
expected
shocking
least.
to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was shocking. Yeah.
Honestly,
If you gave me a list of figures, I thought that they would redo. The Republic Commando would not even be on the list. I just
Yeah.
assumed that we got what we got, and that was going to be it.
Yeah.
yeah, this one, such a good reveal. Dare I say, this might be one of, and I think we need to do a discussion topic on this one of these upcoming episodes, like the top 10 best improvements in the Black Series, because everybody does, you know,
Sure.
best
Yeah.
like best figure,
yeah.
like top 10 figure, but
Yeah,
like
glow up.
the top 10 glow ups, like
Yeah.
you know, old
Mhm.
Obi-Wan and new Obi-Wan, old Anakin, new Anakin, old Episode 4 Leia, new Episode 4 Leia. This one, the Republic Commando,
Yeah.
it's going to be up there. I think this is going to be
100%.
one of the best because of how good modern articulation is.
Nihilus. Nihilus is up
The
there
new
too.
Nihilus
Yeah,
could definitely be
incredible.
I mean, for sure.
Yeah,
And I did realize I skipped a figure.
run it
You
back.
did.
I skipped a figure.
You skipped the figure because it's the other Old Republic. This is
Yeah,
the Old
the-
Republic clone
So
trooper.
cool.
The
Yeah.
Old Republic trooper.
Yeah.
Let's see, where am I at? Here we go.
This also looks ground up new to me.
So are these
believe
the
it is.
ones? These aren't the ones from that trailer,
Yes.
or are they?
They're
Are
the
these
ones
from
that
the
are
trailer?
fighting in the forest. Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. I might have to get it, but I really don't know. I really don't know.
Do
I'm
it.
on the fence about this one. I'm not sure because they are cool and that trailer is cool. I just don't know if I have a spot. I don't know. if I
And
have a
then I
spot.
believe you could be one of the classes you could be was a Republic trooper. And I believe this is armor that you could get in the game, and that's a weapon you could get in the game.
Yeah, I love that weapon. That is such a cool new weapon.
Yeah, I love how huge
so
it
big.
is.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in on
Yeah.
2 of these. Yeah, I'm.
Oh, two. So are these on Malgus' side or are they on that girl's side?
No,
I
they're
can't
the Republic.
remember.
They're Republic troopers, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he might run the
The old
Republic. I have
Republic.
no idea.
No, he's
He might be the leader. I mean, Sidious is running stuff. But yeah, this guy looks cool. Probably not for me. I think I'm gonna sit out on this one, but it is a really cool Star Wars clone or
Yeah.
Star Wars trooper. And I know a lot of people.
I'll be
are
honest though,
super excited about
if you just showed me this picture without any of the branding, and if I didn't know where it came from already, I don't know if I think that this would look Star Wars.
it kind of looks like a generic thing, like a Hell.
I think it gives
thing.
it gives off like G.I. Joe Trooper or something like that. Like, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. But it's more of a complaint on the design, or I guess critique of the design itself, rather than the
Yeah.
toy.
And there's paint on the gun. I'll take that.
There's paint on the gun.
Yeah, there's
I
paint
do
on
like the sculpted detail on the gun. Like you got all these little
it.
holes and buttons and stuff, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, I gotta wonder, like, with the design team working on these, like, do they get to use the assets from the video game, or do they have to just like fine tooth comb a lot of the reference images and just remodel it from scratch? Either way, it looks awesome.
Yeah, interesting head sculpt here.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting choice for the frown down and then like the visor shape there. Pretty cool, but
Yeah.
I don't think I'm snagging this one.
Yeah, I'm so far I'm in on everything. I mean, I know I'm
Same. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is awesome.
And then the last Black Series reveal. The SDCC exclusive ATRT with the ARF Trooper 501st.
Yeah.
Vehicles are officially back. Like, of course, they were back whenever
Yes.
Yeah, they've been back, but
they've been
now
back.
they're
But
more
now
back.
they're like even more back
They're even more back.
than they ever were.
I
This
love that they
is-
tried to play coy. Like, here's an ARF trooper. That's the San Diego exclusive ARF trooper. Nothing
Yeah.
else.
And I love how like, it has the ratchet joints for the
Yeah.
legs.
Oh
That
yeah,
way-
all the articulation
Yeah.
looks so good. It's got like big ball joints for the legs. Like you could do.
Yeah.
It looks like you could put it in some really good poses, which is something that maybe a different ATRT that people could
Yeah.
get out there can't do.
Yeah, that one is ass.
I was when they first brought out that little rock piece, I was like,
Yeah.
is there stability issues with this thing?
Yeah, right.
Being the size that it was.
Yeah.
But then when they just plopped it on the table and didn't even use
Like,
it, I was
nope.
like, oh,
Nope,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just there
just
for
like
fun
that.
posing. That's it.
it's just
Yeah.
for posing. I was like, that is awesome. We need more of that
Yeah.
kind of. I love the environmental bases on a lot of the older
Same.
Black Series figures, and when they include that,
Yeah.
look at that, man.
Look at the detail
Wow,
on the
paint.
screen.
Oh,
It's so good.
So yeah, this is going to be San Diego Comic Con exclusive, and it's
Mhm.
going to be $80. Like
That's
I feel
crazy.
like that's a crazy.
So
good
according
price.
to, remember now, $80 according to the press email. They've been wrong
True.
1,000
True,
times.
True. But
So-
even I will say this: even if it were $100, I still think that's
It's
not
a-
a bad price for this.
Correct. And yeah, $80 for this. Even if it's 90, like if they're usually wrong by like $10. If it's $90, I think this is still a good deal for a Black Series ATRT.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Oh, in
Yeah.
this picture, I didn't notice in the back it uses that.
Yeah,
rock
they put it
to
on the
step.
rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so you
Yeah.
get in a running pose. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
think
scary.
that's the move. I think that's how I'm
Yeah.
going to display it. Like, you have to
Yep,
end up walking
same.
with the rock. Also,
Yeah.
it does give it more stability.
Mhm.
I think that'll
I
help
mean,
it
that's
over
why they
time, too.
included it. It's just,
Yeah.
it makes it look
Yeah,
more
I-
fun
I-
than just it standing there.
It's a very common thing you see in a lot of like anime figures and stuff like that. Because I collect a lot of SH figure arts and stuff like that, and a lot of statues and stuff will include that as extra stability. So I don't know if they're being
Yeah.
influenced by other companies and other competition, so to speak, and improving the Black Series by taking inspiration from that stuff. I mean, yes, please. That looks great.
Yeah, Mac is saying $12 more than the TVC one. That's insane, if true.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah,
I mean, this paves the way for different repaints of this, right? Like,
100%.
you think we're
Oh.
gonna get one from the Mando movie coming out because it's in the trailer? Are we gonna get
Yeah.
one like? There's like so many more of these they could do. Like a jungle one, like the Kashyyyk
Yeah.
one, like
Kashyyyk. We need the Kashyyyk
Yeah.
one.
Yes.
But, see, I had my hopes up for a Bloodfin repaint, and that was years ago.
true.
So, the mold might be very expensive. I would
I
imagine
think it
this
really
mold is
depends on
really
how well it
expensive.
sells. I think the
Mm-hmm.
Bloodfin, even though it didn't sell poorly, I don't know if it sold as well
As they would have hoped.
wanted it to. Yeah,
It
'cause
did
it's-
stay for a while.
It was in stock for a while. It didn't sell out at Comic-Con any day, and it was in stock on Hasbro Pulse for a while.
Yeah, you got to support this one, guys. Like, I want more vehicles, and I mean, I think if there's not a limit on this thing, I could see myself buying 2 of these.
So I think Eric made a comment on stream about like how it was smaller than last year's and now so people wouldn't have as much trouble carrying it around. And I'm pretty sure he was talking about me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was at the
You're
booth
like 5
talking to
at a
him
time,
with like
right?
5. Yeah.
Oh my.
I had 2 full cases. No, I had 3 cases because there was 2 in 2 cases and then 1 extra one. It was a lot.
And this packaging is so
Yeah.
like
It's so good.
It's so
Yeah.
incredible.
I'm surprised Zach you didn't want to talk about the TVZ 2-pack that they're doing for San Diego Comic.
I asked him if he was going to get he said he wasn't sure.
We can talk about it. I'm down to talk
Yeah.
about it after this.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
I
bring it up.
think because with this packaging, and I know it's for San Diego Comic Con, does that pave the way for more television show figures? Maybe more O3, maybe Dirge. Please?
I
Whenever
love it, dude.
they said, because they talked about the Tartakovsky, the SDCC
Mm-hmm.
exclusive for TVC, and then whenever they were like, "Oh, we're doing more of that Saturday morning cartoon for Black Series," I was like,
my
said-
heart stopped.
I thought I was like, it's gonna be Dirge and the Speeder, no freaking way, and then it was this, which
is
is
still
still
hype,
great.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
still great. I think it's awesome, but that's what I thought they were gonna do. But I think this is what the heck. I don't know what that is, but
Edit it out.
All right,
Edit
it's on here.
That's the new like the epic Road of the Hut like kids line.
Yeah,
Action Verse. This is Action
Yeah.
Verse.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, good.
Look how buff
articulation
that
on
guy is.
the.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm in on. I mean, I'm in on. I think 2 of these. I would
2?
love to have one like kind of. I would be like again if there's no limit and I could buy 2. I would love to have one posed like down like on its like on like the seated position,
Oh yeah.
having
yeah,
one
like
getting
this.
onto one while the other one's already on top of the other, getting ready to deploy. And also this arc is so good that
the
you know,
Umbara
I
arc.
just- Yeah, man,
Also, part of me
I'm in on
thought
this.
they were gonna do a Pong Krell for a second.
yeah for a brief
I thought
second.
they were
Yeah.
building up to that too for the SCCC exclusive.
And shout out to the photography in this, man. It is beautiful.
Yeah, this is definitely shooting the galaxy
Yeah.
right here. This
Yes,
is Matt. Yeah.
Matt is so good.
I mean,
Oh,
I
look at
wish we
that.
could have got the Tim head instead of this head, but I mean, I guess it's consistent
that
with
head-
the other
This is
one.
what
it's
they use.
for
This
me.
is the one
Oh,
they use
uh,
for all the clone troopers. They're not gonna switch it up.
I mean, I feel like they should at this point. We have a better Tim head. I would rather have the Tim one going forward. Because then they can redo them all and sell them to us again. Genius. and we'll buy him.
No.
We'll buy it up. We'll all buy it up.
So what other vehicles that are around this size do you guys think, now that this is a potential, do you think we can get in the future?
I mean, definitely a bark.
Bark speeder.
Yeah.
Dirge on speeder.
Dirge on a speeder.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan and Clone Trooper armor, all new on the new Clone Trooper body with the lance,
Yeah.
and obviously clone helmet.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, I guess Pod Racer. I don't know if those are too big.
I think a pod racer could. So like Dan 2200 TF6 or whatever just said Bantha. I think a Bantha's too big. I really do. I think a Bantha. I think
Artisan
anything.
Bantha.
Yeah. There's no way. And
I would
if they
think an
do make
Eope,
it,
though.
it's going to be too expensive, and people aren't going to
Yeah,
buy it.
a Bantha. I could see like it'd have to be like a made to order, straight from Pulse type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like a Bantha would be huge.
yeah, more world building, please. I want more world building for Black Series.
I would love a new Tauntaun with actual like
Oh.
articulation in the legs. The Tauntaun
Or
they gave us
Wampa?
friggin' sucks. Same thing with
Give me a new Wampa.
A Wampa
Yes,
without
please.
the. If they do a Wampa and it has removable arm, great, but don't sacrifice articulation to give us
Yes.
removable arm.
That's why I didn't
Yeah.
buy the Kenner version. I was like, it doesn't articulate as I want it to, so I don't need it.
So yeah,
I could
there's
see them
a lot that we
reissuing
could
Luke's
do.
lane speeder for the anniversary. I mean, yeah, they
they
definitely
could.
could
Ooh.
potentially.
Yeah.
They could.
Yeah, maybe include a new
man.
Farm Boy Luke with a new head.
Hopefully, because the new one definitely left a lot to be desired.
I mean, my
Yeah.
land speeder, is sitting right here with one of the newer Lukes in it, but with the floppy hat on from
And the hat and the poncho, and
yeah.
Seth Nico says we need a new Dewback.
I don't know
Do
if we
we?
need that.
I love my Dewback.
Yeah, the
I don't-
Dewback, I think they
Good.
nailed. I think it's good enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we need.
I think he wants a new Dewback because he might not have one and they're expensive on the aftermarket. I can see that. You want to do a reissue, but I really don't think they need to make a new one. I think the one they made is great.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to reissue it, like sure, but I don't think
That's
they need to
yeah,
sculpt
yeah.
a new one.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's
Maybe reissue it with a new Stormtrooper.
Sandtrooper. Yeah,
Yeah, a new Sandtrooper.
yeah, I can see him doing that. And then here is the vintage collection SDCC exclusive,
Oh, this is so cool.
and the Anakin and Asajj. Like, I love the packaging on this. Like, it is.
Man, I can just
Yes,
hear him do
amazing.
that weird half-hearted scream. Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
A wheel bike and Grievous would be crazy.
Ooh,
that would be
yes.
sick.
That'd be
Would
awesome.
sick. But yeah,
This is so
Jonah,
cool.
are you in on the SDCC TVC 2-pack or?
I'm not a TVC collector, but like I said earlier, I think the potential that arises from these being released in TVC. I mean, that I am shocked we haven't gotten an 03 Asajj yet, because it's just a simple in my mind, a simple repaint of the original
It is.
Asajj
Yeah.
figure. So I'm shocked that we haven't gotten that yet in that kind of original packaging style, because we only got 3 figures in that line. I would love to get more
I
figures.
think it's so funny how many accessories Asajj comes with, because she has 2 hilts, 2
Mhm.
lit versions of that hilt, joined version of that lightsaber. So like, there's like
Wow.
5 accessories for one lightsaber.
Wow. She
Oh,
looks
yeah, 'cause
awesome.
I forgot
yeah.
TVC blades don't pop in and out. They get
Yeah,
the
they don't.
separate-
They have separate, which I wish they would do for Black Series, honestly, because
Yeah.
you would have fewer breakage if it was all one piece. There's
Agreed.
nothing to break essentially when they fall.
Anakin looks so good.
And then you wouldn't have that weird little peg on the lit lightsabers when you're putting them in their hands.
I agree. Look at that Hayden sculpt right there. It looks so good.
I mean,
the
it does
arm-
look good. I love that he comes with an
Ugh.
alternate hand, like a force
Yep.
hand. Yeah.
And like the ripped, tattered. I mean,
The
that's
rip-
the
the ripped
reuse
sleeve,
potential
yeah.
there,
Yeah.
right? And then the robotic arm. This is so cool, and I love I love the packaging. I hope this is not just a SDCC thing. I hope this goes up beyond that.
Yeah, they cooked with the TVC exclusive this year. I love like the TV and the little VCR look right here.
Oh, right in the
yeah,
childhood.
that I'm not gonna lie, it's tempting. It's really tempting, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna get it because I just don't know where. I mean, I could put it up here, but at the
It's
same
just
time,
something else for you to get Hayden to sign next
I
time.
was just
you
gonna
see
say
him.
a Hayden blue
Yeah.
highlighter signature on that window would look sick.
that would look cool. But I think I'm good on the Hayden autos for now, unless somebody wants to. If somebody wants to pay for it because they are very expensive, then
It is
then
interesting
I'll
because they
happily
didn't
get
have.
one.
There wasn't an SDCC exclusive last year for TVC. It was just the Black
So
Series.
HasLab, right? They announced that's kind of like their
They
big-
announced the HasLab during it,
Yeah.
yeah, but there wasn't like a convention exclusive for TVC. It was,
Interesting.
Yeah,
it was
they put
just
all the
the-
budget into the episode 3 set for Black
Yeah,
Series.
for sure.
Like,
yeah.
which is how much that set came with.
I love
Which
that
I
set.
will say, it's still the best SCCC for Black Series.
And honestly, it was lucrative. Like it sold out completely.
Yeah,
Brandon
they
was
should've
kind of
made more
teasing
of
in the
them.
chat, during Figure Ball's live stream. He's like, "Man, wait to see SDCC this year." So I'm looking forward to it.
Look at these
Look at
pictures,
that
too.
shot!
Yeah,
Beautiful.
this shot's incredible in the rain. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty good. Now, this is more shooting the galaxy. He's so good at his
100%.
photography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the force. There's the alt force push hand that you mentioned on Anakin. Yeah,
I would love more alt
cooked
hands
with
in Black
with
Series.
this. Yeah, they're leaning in that direction, but they still gotta go a little deeper.
Yeah, I mean it's always just dependent on
they're
budget.
dipping their toe.
Yeah, I know they try when they can to do stuff
Mhm.
like that, but it all comes down to budget, and sometimes you have
Yeah.
to short a figure in a wave to put more on like a different figure, like if it has more
Mhm.
tooling or whatever. So it sucks. It sucks that they have to do that, but like I get it. It's just they can only work with what they're given. So it's not necessarily like the team,
Oh,
even
yeah.
though people want to, because they're the front facing. So people want to blame like the team, but it's not them. It's really is Hasbro giving them the budget. Like Hasbro needs to give them a bigger budget if we want more stuff like that.
Oh, I forgot I can zoom in on this. Oh, sick.
that Asajj is the expression they gave her is like
I know,
perfect.
it's
real
so
good.
good.
Just please scale this up, please scale it up. Black
Dude,
Series.
this in Black Series, like this 2-pack, literally just scale up the box. I might,
Yeah.
I would keep this in the packaging. Scale up the box, scale up the characters. I want the same box, but in Black Series.
Yeah. Oh, be great.
Because it's already just a perfect display piece, as is, in that packaging. Yeah, she looks incredible. I'm surprised they haven't repainted this for Black Series yet.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I like listen. Like I think the 2003 Clone Wars cartoon has its place. Was Matt Lantner voicing him in that as well?
I don't
think so.
I don't think so. Because whoever they have voicing him, like I hear it in my head, and he's really trying to ape Hayden from the prequels, and in my head, like every one of his lines, I'm like, that's just
No, it's not
delivery.
great. No, it's not
I
great.
think it was James Arnold Taylor for Obi-Wan as well.
Oh, it is. I know.
It is.
James
Yeah.
Arnold Taylor did both. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think it was Matt Lantern for
I mean,
that.
there's an easy way to check. If only there was
That's
a
true.
collection of just websites or some information that you could just look it up, like a sort of a movie database for the internet.
I would be in on more Tartakovsky stuff. That's what I I
Yeah,
grew up
for
with
sure.
prequels
Yeah.
and seeing those little short Cartoon Network shorts before the release.
No,
of
it's Matt
episode 3.
Lucas apparently.
Oh, different Matts. Okay,
different Matts.
yeah.
It is Corey Burton doing Count Dooku though. So Tom Kane's Yoda. Corey Burton is Count Dooku.
Yeah, I knew
James
there's
Arnold
some
Taylor.
crossover at least.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Darren Norris is Keanu. Yeah, so there's a lot of crossover, just not Anakin Skywalker apparently.
Yeah. I'm
But
in
yeah,
on
I would-
more Tartakovsky stuff, man.
I would buy more, but here's the thing: if they did Tartakovsky stuff, I want it to be obviously from like I want it to be stylized from, like I want them to do an Clone Troopers or a Mace Windu with that weird head. Give us a Dooku with like a weird beard chin thing. Like be weird with it.
I would
Be
like a
weird
good
with it.
mix. I would love, like, for example, like Dirge. I think as a figure, that original one, the 3 3/4 one, was too top
Sure.
heavy. So in a 6-inch
Sure.
scale would not work. But like, at least bring it, like, maybe make it more
Yeah.
realistic in proportion, but keep some of the design elements, like
Yeah.
the helmets, maybe have him have the bigger neck, and like I think if they can kind of mix and merge the two together, I would definitely be in on it.
I would love a dirge, and I would love
Yeah.
the Ravis or whatever from Jedi Survivor. He's
yes.
the same. He's the same.
Dirge is canon
species.
too now.
Yeah,
So he's in
Dirge
the
is
comics.
canon now. Yeah,
Dirge canon.
So there's reuse potential there. Maybe have the Tartakovsky one have that very specific helmet, and then re-release it with the more canon helmet. I'd buy both.
Yeah.
I love Dirge.
And real quick, here's the rest of the TVC reveals. The Phase 1 clone.
Scaled up.
Man, that Plo Koon looks so
the Plo
terrible.
Koon is the Plo
No
Koon.
neck.
Oh, those robes are awful. I don't know what they looked at those. Like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Let's
And
just go with
then they got freaking
Softgood's there. No, Zach, no.
Nope, nobody's ever seen this guy before.
But those soft goods on there actually look pretty decent. And then you go back to Luke.
Yeah, the robe on him is actually solid. And then
Really
you
good,
go back
actually.
to Plo, and it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, those shoulders
What
are
is there? Yeah.
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ. And this Luke
The
just looks...
Luke.
It doesn't look...
I like the expression on the Black Series a lot more.
Yeah.
It's so
Yes.
weird, but I love it.
They did say it's a very early prototype, and the hair color is going to be different and stuff.
Okay.
So maybe there's room for better
Yeah.
paint or whatever. But it's still pretty meh. I feel like.
And
But
they're completing, yeah.
yeah, but EU fans of TVC, there you go. And then
Yeah.
they got Bodhi Rook, which it's just so random to me.
Mhm.
After like all these,
But they
years
need
to
it,
Robot
right?
Figure, but they do need it.
Yeah.
They do need a, but good
I'm so happy
variety.
to-
Like
yeah.
this
Oh
is
yeah.
4 good variety figures, and then a shat on the floor, and with, I don't know what this is.
That's Zach. That's Anakin Skywalker.
That is not Anakin Skywalker. We don't have to do this again. That is
That was
nobody's
Anakin Skywalker for 20 years. Over 20 years.
That one, that one we just looked at is not in the movie.
He is Anakin Skywalker. That's what he's labeled as. That's official. It's canon.
I will give you that in the original theatrical cut, there was this random old guy that they put in as a ghost, but he didn't.
He was the ghost of Anakin Skywalker.
He was a ghost that was definitely not a human, and this is a full ass human, not a ghost. So it's literally from nothing. Like it's slop. It doesn't exist. It's from they just brought
it
it up.
exists. It's right there.
But again, kind of going back to the human Jabba the Hutt, like it's the idea that we can get like deleted scenes or previous iterations or different iterations of characters. If that can become a actual collectible we can get, that's awesome. That means that there's
Jonah, stop making sense. Nope.
No. Like I'm not even a TVC collector, and I was watching the TVC section. I was like, this is so cool. Like I'm not in on any of the TVC because I don't collect it.
Same.
But that is not me saying they look bad. I think they look incredible. I'm jealous. I want them in Black Series, especially the clones, the Phase 1. I love the proportions of the armor on the TVC one. And I love that they're kind of, again, adding to that HasLab they just got, right? So
yeah,
it's all kind of matching. I mean, it's
because they got
cool,
the 4 GNOs and the 4-pack of
yeah.
We should scale that up. We need more GNOs.
100%. Yeah.
Jonah, you didn't get your new figures yet?
Oh no, they shipped, and I'm getting them Sunday.
Mine haven't even shipped yet.
I was honestly hoping you were going to get them for the.
Oh, I wish. I wish. No, they shipped and they're arriving Sunday, which is surprising. So that's going to be
I ordered mine day
Geonosian
one from Amazon.
and Tunway. I don't know. Sometimes it's like a year. Wait, when was the Halloween 2-pack that came out? Was that a year ago? 2 years ago?
That was 2 years ago.
So that was another one that I pre-ordered at the same time as everybody else, and it just somehow showed up on my doorstep a day and a half later. And
that is wild.
It seemed like I was the only one that got it that early, and I took pictures of it, so I know at the time
You
Figureball looked at it,
Floridians.
and I guess we have an Amazon
Special
warehouse out here
privilege.
somewhere.
I guess
yeah,
so.
It
I'm used
says
to getting
arriving
stuff.
Monday.
I'm used to getting stuff so late because when stuff shows up in California in stores, then I'm like, okay, give it about 3-4 weeks, and it'll maybe show up over here at some point on this coast.
That is one of the things I miss about living in California.
Getting things right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
mine says it's either going to ship Monday or it's going to be. Oh, it says arriving Monday.
Mine
All
says
right,
arriving Monday as
yeah.
well. Yeah.
I'll double check mine again, but mine last I checked was Sunday, so I'm super excited.
Yeah, so that's going to be an awesome wave. I got 2 of the Geonosian warriors,
Same.
and I got
Same.
Watto, and then 1 Tanwi. So 1 Watto.
Although
1
I
Tanwi.
might return one Genosian warrior. I now that I don't know. I feel like I'm running out of room, so I just need to cut down on
Yeah, I
army,
feel that.
the light army building.
I would stick with 1, but since I have the specific Geonosis display of the
Sure,
3
yeah,
print,
you got to
then
display. You have to.
I
That
want
makes sense.
I want a Geonosin on Anakin's side and Obi-Wan's side.
Yeah.
So I think that'll.
I think I might. I did get 2. I might return 1. I also have to make sure I cancel my Hasbro Pulse because I ordered it from both places for some reason. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go cancel it right now before I forget.
Yes. So I ordered a second Geonosian a lot, maybe like a few hours later, but the package arriving on Sunday is going to be Tongwei, the 2 Geonosians, and the Watto. So I am super excited. I think that, again, the stand channel waves that Hasbro been doing are please
Knocking
keep
out of the
doing
park.
these. These are some of the best figures we've ever gotten in the entire line. I think
That's why whenever
cool.
people talk about like how Black Series has fallen off, I'm like, have you just not been paying attention? Like the variety of figures we're getting.
Yeah.
Prequel trilogy, EU, like they haven't done a lot of OT, but next year I feel like it's gonna be pretty OT heavy.
I feel like that's what that one video is about, and I just have so many responses to it. Like,
Yeah,
I think that there's some obviously there's valid critiques that you can give the line, 100%. But like, the line's never been better
I
than
think
it has right now.
I just, I have, and I know I've sounded pretty positive throughout this video. I do have my critiques. Soft goods thing too. I mean, that is my critique. I'm not a huge fan of soft goods. And lack of paint, as again, especially doing photography for myself. When I get a figure that has lack of paint, it really something about it just makes me.
It takes you out
excited.
of it.
Yeah. But then what's crazy? The Remnant Troopers that just came up from Mando and Grogu. I was like, these are all slop. I don't need these. And I saw them in stores. I was like, wow, the paint on these look incredible. I bought all of them and I did a figure photography with them. And it's like one of my favorites I did this year. Something about the way they look and with all the paint and the washes and the detailing, it just, it makes them feel more premium and more exciting to mess with than, some of these other figures where it's like, there's like a lack of paint or paint missing completely. I think the recent example was the wolf having no paint on the back. And the back of the figure isn't going to be seen all that often, but when does that stop? Where does that stop with the lack of paint, right? Are they going to start encroaching? I mean, we've already seen it with the battle droid missing paint on his shoulders and the back of the head. I just don't want it to get to the point where we get inaccurate figures now because of lack.
Right.
So.
And we're kind of there with that security droid with the shoulders and the head.
That's missing the shoulder, missing the, I want all of it, man. And I want accuracy. I want the thing that I fell in love with on the big screen, a physical version of that in my hand.
Yeah. I mean, there's always going to be problems with every figure line. Hot Toys, $300 figures, and they're rarely perfect. There's always going to be at least 1 or 2 issues with any line and any figure that's released. Very rarely is anything going to be perfect. So for people to complain about Black Series, like, yes, there are legitimate complaints, but the ones specifically from that video, I think left out a lot of economical factors.
Sure.
And the comparisons, and we're going to dive deeper into it.
We'll dive deeper.
Podcast.
Yeah. I think it's worth having the discussion. Because again, I feel like there are some legit complaints, but I feel like there's a lot of either intentional misinformation or just uninformed misinformation, or just a little context that goes into some of the complaints and stuff that you can't just take it at face value. You can't just do a straight comparison of Marvel Legends and G.I. Joe and Star Wars. Like, you just can't. I know it makes sense to, but you can't.
Yeah.
Especially G.I. Joe and Black
especially
Series.
G.I. Joe.
Yes.
Especially G.I. Joe.
Specifically G.I. Joe, when they literally own it, so they can they don't have to pay the licensing fee. And Star Wars is like a top 5 most expensive IP.
Yep.
Right, for people to license out.
Sure.
Which is crazy because there's so many officially licensed products, but it is one of the most expensive IPs. It's much more expensive than Marvel when you look at the list of expensive IPs.
Yeah. And when I first started collecting Black Series back, and I started getting to Black Series with Force Awakens with the red and black box, and my first figure I ever got was, I think, Captain Phasma. Because when Force Awakens came out, I was like, I used to collect as a kid. My dad was a collector, and then I got out of it for a few years because I was in that age of like, oh, I'm an adult now. I don't need all this stuff. This is for kids.
I did. We all went through that.
Yeah, and when Force Awakens came out, I was like, I really liked Rey's character, and I really liked Kylo Ren. I want some kind of physical form of them on my desk in college. And so I went looking, and I couldn't at the time. I remember there was not enough Reys going around. I remember there was like a lack of Reys, and there's complaints for that. Which I know people probably wouldn't believe me I said that, but like people complain, like, why do we have
hashtag Where's
Kylo
Rey was a thing?
Yeah,
back in
there was no Rey figures
yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing Captain Phasma, and I love.
And she was hard to find. Captain Phasma was one of the
was.
few figures that I got off eBay because I couldn't find her in stores.
Yeah, she was tough to find, and I found her, and and especially with that Rey. Now looking at those figures, and now looking at what we get now, the evolution that the Black Series has gone through in 10 years is, I think, amazing, and how they've improved. And do I miss sometimes the paint applications like in Constable Zuvio? Yes, I do.
Sure.
But the articulation and the accuracy of the sculpts and the face painting, I just think that there's been a couple of, I think, step backs in some like the thigh swivel, lacking that. I think that's a bit. If you're gonna not do a thigh swivel, do it like the imports. So I have the whole range, right? But that is such a minor complaint compared to. Yeah, I mean, but still, I think the Black Series is such a healthy place right now. The variety is insane. The quality for, especially for the prices that we're paying for this stuff. I mean, I know the prices have crept up, but, I'm used to buying a lot of imports myself. And
the pricing isn't necessarily their fault either.
Right, exactly.
Like part of it's just raw inflation. Part of it is the tariffs. Like the $28 price tag we're paying, they don't pay that in other countries. Yeah. Like it's still $25, like 25 pounds in the UK and stuff. We're paying that because of, tariffs and stuff. So like that's not Hasbro's fault. Yeah.
So, there is things that we could, oh man, look at
that.
Yeah.
Look at that
versus the guys tell you not to worry
look
about.
Look at that difference. Look at that difference. One of those is on
wow.
It's like anorexia.
Yeah, like whenever you look at just the new one by itself, you don't realize how much better it is, and then when you look at him next week, you're like, man,
you versus the clone trooper, she tells you not to worry about.
Yeah, 100%.
And even the white, I know it's subtle, but I love the white they're using, at least in the photos here, because the original one is more of like that cream color,
creamy. It's like an
just
off-white.
doesn't look right.
Yeah. My favorite part about this though is that people aren't going to get the old one and be like, what's this hole in his armor for? What's the hole in the arm for? And they have to explain that it's a hunter, and that's what that was where his sheath went. I see that all the time. Like, what is this for? Why is this hole here? Yeah, 100% profit. It's Ozempic.
Ozempic coming.
Wow. That's the Ozempic trooper.
Also, we forgot to mention the double ab crunch is new.
The double ab crunch. Yeah, he's got 2 ab crunches.
Oh, it's so cool.
So you're telling me Black Series has taken such a big step back in this video, but then meanwhile, like the next day, they reveal a fucking figure with double ab crunch. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, this is awesome.
It's all cherry picking, and again, I want to get more into it. I want to dedicate like a whole thing. To
yes.
This is incredible. I'm so and Brandon Hasbro team, you're listening to this. We're not going to be upset if you repaint this one and make us rebuy
Absolutely
them.
Not.
I will rebuy them all.
100%. Bend me over and take my money. Like I will 100. I will say thank you for giving me all of the figures on this new body. 100%.
Yes. Yeah. Give me all the repaints. I will happily upgrade, especially when it's upgrade this good. I will, and please do this for other characters. And I know there might not be huge demand for this, but the sequel figures, please.
Sure,
they're part of the saga. They're main characters.
There are dozens of us that want that.
Yeah,
The Gamer Zone. He has a double ab crunch. He has the torso crunch that you can see, and then there's the belt. There's actually another joint above that. So there's a middle waist piece that gives him more crunch and more movement.
Yeah. Brandon was showing it in the stream, so if you go back to the replay of that, they show it off, and it's awesome.
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah, this upgrade is insane. Yeah. I mean, other figures right now you guys can think of that can upgrade like this that you'd be like all in on.
I mean, sure. Like we've said, General Grievous, obviously the original Boba
Yeah.
Fett.
Luke Skywalker from A New Hope.
Give it a third try.
Yeah.
But for real, he just needs a new head. Like the body's fine.
Yeah, the body's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Can I say something that's more recent?
Sure.
I think that the 2020 Stormtrooper is due for an upgrade.
I agree. No, I agree.
I agree.
100%.
I agree. Yep.
The clone
need a
troopers
new
had
one.
multiple upgrades.
Yes.
The
And there was, remember
Stormtrooper
that era where
100%.
they were like mixing and matching?
They're mixing and
2.0s
matching. Yeah,
3.0s?
absolutely. Yeah.
I think they found the sweet spot now.
They
I still
did.
think the shoulder pads could be a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But I think the Stormtrooper, I would really love something that looks more like a human inside armor.
Yeah.
He's
Also,
very
I want
skinny.
the option for holsters. Like,
Yes.
give us
I would
a
think,
removable holster or something. I don't know. Like,
I'm gonna
Holster,
predict
yeah.
that.
no, I know
I'm
not
gonna-
every Stormtrooper had a holster. I just want to point that out. But there are a lot that did. Anyways, I'm sorry, Zach. What's up?
I'm gonna predict for the anniversary next year for Star Wars 77, we're gonna get a nice giant bucket, A New Hope helmet, and a new Stormtrooper body. That's my
You think
that's
so?
my prediction. But
Yeah.
but at the same time, I kind of doubt it because I know they want to stick
Yeah.
with like that Rogue One seamless helmet design. You
Yeah.
know.
And I don't think the 2020 is necessarily a bad figure. It's just that for me, when I got the Mayfex Stormtrooper 2.0s, I recently did a shot toy figure photography with all the New Hope gang, the 77 gang, and I wanted to include the George Lucas Stormtrooper in there as like a little cameo holding up his helmet, and it just didn't. The body is just too skinny. So I went ahead and put the George Lucas head on the Mayfex Stormtrooper body, which looks a lot more like a person inside armor. And it looked 10 times better. And I'm like, I think that's what's been bugging me about the 2020 is that it's just a little bit too skinny and the chest armor rides up a little bit too high at times. And I think someone mentioned bicep swivel as well. I think we need those as well. I just think we need a new ground up Stormtrooper.
We also need a new Snow Trooper.
Yes. Which I think
We'll probably
coming
get
soon,
one soon.
right?
Yeah, I think that's coming soon. Yeah.
I mean,
Along
This
with the
guy's
Galactic
half Snow
Marine.
Trooper.
Yeah. He is. Yeah, but he's also got old legs.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Snow Trooper would be great.
So before we do the Hall of Shame and then wrap it up, I did have some questions. Are you able to talk about? I know you can't give any specifics, but are you able to talk about anything about what you do for work? Because I think people would find
Not
it
really.
interesting.
No.
Not anything.
No, not really. No. I do work, at a place that does a lot of work for the theme parks. And it's a lot of cool stuff that I work on. Is the just I can say.
That's good.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
keep it there. What about Ellis? Because I know Ellis is a digital designer.
Yeah. So it's funny. I was actually telling her about Bailey a little bit. So she has a very similar background too. So my wife, she studied video game art and VFX and everything like that. And so she's really good at digital sculpt work, and not just like sculpting organic things, but also like more hard surface stuff like armor and stuff like that. So she does a lot of that kind of freelance work. And I was telling her, it's funny, like Bailey has a very similar story to that. And I was telling her that she's like, wow, I didn't realize a lot of people took that same like similar path as I did.
I remember telling you on the
Yeah.
chat, I was like, she needs to apply for the Hasbro or like some of these like sculpting companies that contract workout and contract sculpts.
Doesn't happen often, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah. I mean, I know I'm biased, but especially like some of the stuff that she sculpted is so cool. I think I might have to have her maybe. I want to make a custom at some point because I want to do a Galaxy's Edge display because I'm a huge fan of Galaxy's Edge. It's a really cool theme park and really immersive.
Yeah,
and
you don't even feel like you're at Disneyland or Disney World when
No.
you're there. I've
Except
only
for
been
the
to
shirts,
Disneyland
you know?
one. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
only been to the Disneyland one, but as soon as you cross that border, like you can't hear the park anymore. Like it's just, it feels like you're in a completely different place. I love it.
And we love to, and I'm not even much of a cosplayer myself, but when the park first opened, I heard some tips from people was to dress somewhat in like a Star Wars looking outfit.
You could Disney bound, I guess. Is kind of what they call it. Yeah.
And you'll get a lot more interactions from the characters. And we did that for the first time we went to Galaxy's Edge. And I kind of did this kind of scoundrel look. It's my profile picture on Instagram. And it really was simple. I mean, I just went to Ross and thrift stores and just grabbed. That's how the original trilogy was made. It was just thrift shopping and
just thrift shopping.
You know, really the only rule I've seen is just don't have maybe like a lot of visible like zippers or buttons. Yeah, and that's about it. So you have a lot of flexibility there. And so we dressed up, and it was so fun. She dressed up like a Jedi, like an Old Republic Jedi, and you know, Kylo would always stare her down and stuff like that. And the stormtroopers always try to like question her. And so I think at some point maybe I'll have to commission her to maybe do some head sculpts of us and then make customs of our outfits.
That'd be cool.
Sure, yeah.
Because she can do really good like face sculpts and stuff like that. And yeah, I think that would be cool. Because I'm not going to find a figure that looks like me. You know, it's
now
just,
with the selfie series being gone.
Yeah, there's that. You know, hey, selfie series 2.0. Maybe Els can
3.0.
3.0. Yeah.
There you go.
It's I love Galaxy's Edge, and I think that's one thing that again I thought we would never get more of, and I hope we get more of that Galaxy's Edge subline thing that we got back when it.
I would love that. There's the Galaxy's Edge. I don't remember her name.
Vi Moradi.
Yes, her. 100%. I would love to get a figure of her.
It's a shame that she's
like
being
park
retired.
Exclusive or something. Yeah. She's being retired because they're moving to the
I think what she represented of being such a like a niche character in the fandom and generally speaking from a very specific book, and they made her into a full character you can interact with, and the actors actually have to do their homework. They know the stuff from the books. And it was just so cool interacting with them. And you know, sometimes I like try to like test their knowledge, and they know their stuff. So I would love a figure of her. She's great. Every Vi Moradi actress I've ran into, they are so engaging. And a lot of kids love to follow her around because she does like all the spy missions on the First Order. So a lot of kids will follow her around. She was popular in the park, so I was kind of shocked we never got a figure of her. She's a fun character, man. I love a figure of her. More Galaxy's Edge, please. I love Galaxy's Edge.
Anyone from the teams listening?
Yeah, I love Galaxy's Edge. Please, more.
So we do have some our Black Series Cantina questionnaire to run through with you real quick since you're a first-time guest. What is your favorite Black Series figure?
Ooh. Dang. I should have prepared. You know, I know you always ask these questions. Right now, I have a really soft spot for Glavis Ringworld Mando because that is my travel buddy. I take him around to everywhere I travel to.
Until you open up that new one.
I was going to say, until you open up the new one. Yeah.
You're not kidding. This looks really good.
And then be sure you take off the Glavis, since you're replacing the Glavis Ringworld one with that one. Take off the Glavis Ringworld helmet and put it on the Target one.
Okay.
And that helmet is better on that body.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Because the Target Mandalorian figure is just gray plastic.
Yeah. It's a much better helmet.
It's a much better helmet.
Max 17633, you can get a figure of the new costume for Leia. That's the publication comic Leia. Yep. It's basically the same.
It's close. She's missing
the vest.
Close.
Yeah.
And the hairstyle's a little bit different.
You can buy a vest. You could just take the vest off Hawk Leia and put it on.
But if they make that vest, then they can easily reuse that for Clone Wars Padme.
Yeah.
For sure. Easy.
There you go.
Knock out those two for me. You know, that's a cool outfit of Leia's. But Mando, Glavis Ringworld Mando is one of my favorites. Yeah.
What's your least favorite Black Series figure?
Least favorite. Off top of my head, I really don't like that original Purge Trooper. That Purge Trooper is awful, rough character, rough figure. I brought out the original one.
What's up, Pletho? Thanks for hopping in.
Padme mentioned, Yep.
Of course.
Having these two in hand, I have so much fun posing this new one. Mm-hmm. This one, I try something and it doesn't work, and I just give up and put away.
The old one is the original Clone Trooper body.
Yes,
and it's terrible.
It's rough. It's rough to articulate. They visually look. I love the proportions on the original figure.
Yeah.
But the articulation on those, especially because the Christmas Nutcracker Purge Trooper is that figure. He is I do a Christmas display every year in the house with all those figures, and that Purge Trooper is the single most difficult one for me to pose every single year, and so I have a bit of a gripe with that original Purge Trooper.
Yeah.
So
I really want them to redo all the Purge Troopers with the different weapons.
Yeah, that'd be great. They need to complete it. You know, we have a couple
just complete
more
it. Yeah, give it. Yeah, I would throw away all the other Purge Troopers.
That's
I have the hammer, the electro staff. Give us a little knife one, the little vibro knives or whatever. Yeah. Like I want all of them.
If you guys want Hasbro, if you want to remake every single Purge Trooper again,
buy them.
I will buy them. I will buy them.
give us a 4-pack. Put all the different weapons in there. Like,
There
There
you
we
go.
go.
Knock it out in one
Yeah.
release.
Yes.
What's your number one, like your top one for the Black Series that has been made yet?
Dirge. That's not even a question.
Dirge.
Dirge.
Yeah.
Dirge is
Dirge.
one of my favorite characters
Yeah.
from the 03 Clone Wars. Before General Grievous. General Grievous was actually one of my favorites as a kid, and then Episode 3 came out, and I was so disappointed with how he was portrayed.
because he was so cool in the Clone Wars.
Yeah,
Like he was an unstoppable monster in that Clone
was
Wars.
and I also love the voice. I don't know
Yeah.
who the original voice actor was, but I love the way he was like really menacing and calculating. And so not getting that at all with the new one,
Then he becomes like an
Episode 3 one,
asthmatic, like
yeah.
30s silent film villain where he's like, hero, and he's like trying to grow little railroad tracks. And,
I remember being disappointed as a kid, but before General Grievous was my obsession as a kid, it was Dirge. I loved Dirge. I bought every single 3 3/4 figure of him. I wish I still had them. I think they got donated, but
yeah.
Oh no.
yeah, Dirge is my most wanted.
What's your favorite innovation in the Black Series over the years?
I think it's the face printing. I know a lot of people say that, but that really breathes a whole new life to these figures.
It was the game changer.
It's
for
the
sure.
easy answer. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the most popular answer for sure. It's my favorite. You know,
Yeah.
I would much rather have the figures look like they actually do on the screen. You know,
And
if I had
maybe
to
I'll
pick.
throw a curveball in there. I think also, I don't know if this was mentioned a lot, but butterfly joints as well. That posing with
For-
butterfly joints just completely brings the figures to another level of being able to pose them for photos, dioramas,
Especially Jedi,
playability.
because you can actually get the two-handed lightsaber wielding instead of just
Yeah.
the one.
because that original, like I mentioned earlier, the Purge Trooper, I don't think is that original clone body have a butterfly joint? It doesn't, right?
No,
Yeah,
God, no.
it's you cannot get him to hold the rifle in a natural way at all.
No.
So maybe butterfly joint would be like a close second for me.
What's your favorite era to collect? So like prequel trilogy, OT, sequel, EU.
Oh man, I can't say sequel because the sequel figures don't exist. So
Yeah,
I
they
wish
don't-
they do
they
make
don't make
more. But I would totally buy more. But I think overall, era wise, probably the prequels. And I say that, and I say that because I think it has the most variety in terms of alien designs, character designs, Jedi, all that stuff. Original trilogy, when they filmed that stuff, of course they were limited with the budgets and costuming and everything. And I still love all of it, and I still want figures from all of that. But I just think it's just crazy when you do a lineup of all the side characters and the glups from the prequels versus the original trilogy. The silhouette difference and the color difference and everything is just unbeatable.
Mm-hmm.
So I just, when they announced that Watto and Ton Wei and Geonosian, I was like, those are 3 completely different silhouettes.
Yeah.
And they look great.
Yeah.
And that makes it for fun action figure collecting.
I have on here Black Series to Vintage Collection, but I know it's Black Series for you. We'd have it on here because sometimes we'll have people who are in the middle.
Yeah.
What's your dream Black Series HasLab?
That's a good question. Like I said, today really opened up my mind on what we could potentially get from the Black Series. And I think it gave me a lot more hope in the variety we can get.
A new hope, would you say?
I got a renewed hope for me.
Yeah,
I
a renewed hope.
yeah.
That should have been the title of episode 7. Star Wars: A Renewed Hope.
A renewed hope. I think for me, as much HasLabs are a tricky question. And I know everybody says this, but like, as much as I think the ideas of HasLab are cool, I just don't like the discourse that happens because of it. And I will fully admit that I didn't back the Rancor at the time. I didn't have the
Son
space
of a
for
bitch.
it.
It's your fault.
I know.
It's your fault. It's your fault. I didn't get my.
Yep.
This is what I'm talking about.
Phantom.
It was something that I just didn't have the space for at the time. I was in a much smaller living situation.
Sure.
And budget was a little bit, that was pandemic era time. So it was really,
there were a
was really
lot
the
of
reason.
reasons. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I don't think Hasbro should really use the Rancor as a case study of why a Black Series HasLab might not work. I think it was a different time frame completely. And now that I'm in a bigger space, I would totally buy Rancor. So you know what? Just because I can't think of anything on top of my head, let's just do a Rancor. Let's do another Rancor.
2.0.
All right.
Rancor 2.0.
2.0, and then
Yeah.
you can repaint that, re-release it. Give me a version from Book of Boba Fett. Give me a version from Jedi Survivor.
Jedi Survivor, or one of the ones from what's that game? The one with Galen not Galen, Starkiller.
Force Unleashed.
Force
Force
Unleashed.
Unleashed.
Yeah,
Unleashed,
yeah.
Force Unleashed ones. Yeah. It's weird. I know that game. I've played that game, and sometimes those names just boom, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah. Now, this is not a HasLab related thing, but Remnant Rancor is crazy.
Remnant Rancor.
Yeah, Remnant Rancor.
It's all dirty. It's got one brown leg. And...
One brown leg, yeah. Everything else is grayscale, though, right?
Yeah, right.
So I think just one thing I want to put out there is I'm also a huge fan of Star Wars Visions. I think the creativity that Lucasfilm gives the studios, whether it's just the Japanese anime studios or the international studios for season 2, I think there's just so many exciting ideas and concepts in those. And when Ronin came out, that was one of those where I was like, oh my God, this can't be real. Is that really a figure that's coming out that I can buy?
Sure.
So if Hasbro's listening, please more Star Wars Visions. I would, especially with the new Ninth Jedi series.
Ninth Jedi coming out. Yeah, there's a series
That's
coming
a new
out.
series coming out.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people said that she was Spirited Away Jedi. She does look like that. I agree.
Yeah, sure.
But she's a main character
That's not
now.
a
She's
bad
gonna be a main
thing.
character of her own series. Yeah, I would love more Star Wars Vision and Village Bride.
That was one of my favorite episodes. The Ninth Jedi was
Village.
was
Yeah,
peak.
Ninth Jedi is great. I think Ninth Jedi had the most potential for as a spin-off series.
Yeah,
and so I'm glad they're doing that.
Yeah, I think we said that on our one of our very first episodes of the podcast.
It was our second episode. That was
the second episode.
Yeah.
And Ronin, of course, give me all the Sith ladies from that one.
Sure. I want that umbrella lightsaber. Yeah.
And the Twi'lek with the geisha hairstyle with her
Yep.
head tail things. That's such a cool idea. And of course, my personal favorite is the Village Bride. That really resonated with me on another level that a lot of Star Wars properties don't at times. And so, if you can get me some more figures from Visions, I would be eternally grateful. So just want to throw that out there.
And our last question here, we got to get a little deep before we jump off.
Yeah.
What do toys mean to you?
Ooh, that's a question. That's a really good question because I had a time in my life, like I mentioned earlier, where I thought I was too cool for toys. I donated most of them or sold them, and I think going back as an adult now and collecting these things, it's a reminder of more simpler times for myself, and having physical representation of something I love and sharing that with someone, and especially like when I met my wife and I showed her these things, like, the fact that she accepted me for who I was, I think it's almost like it's a part of you that's physically manifested and you're showing that there to someone. And I think when
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, I think that's how I feel about it. It's a physical version of what I love, and it's not just Star Wars. I mean, I collect a lot of different things. I am a 1/12 collector mainly, so I don't go too far with other scales. But SH Figure Arts, I mean, well, I do have one coming in.
Yep. I know you got one on the way.
But it's not Star Wars.
It's not Star Wars.
It's not Star Wars. But I think being able to have a physical representation of your love for something is really cool, and I think people should not be ashamed of it. And I know I was when I was growing up, when I was a teenager, and going like, "Oh, I'm too old for this stuff," and I just
we all turned 15, we all turned 16.
Yeah,
I'm
way more honest. I'm more honest with myself now. I feel like with collecting this. So that's my answer.
Beautiful answer. Beautiful answer.
Thank you.
So all we have left is we got to put a figure into the Hall of Shame, and then we can wrap up episode 160.
Hall of Shame. Is that figure
You're
number
making
3?
me be negative?
Yeah. Well, you happen to be on this episode.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
We have 2 figures in the Hall of Shame. It's IG-88 and General Grievous. So 2 pretty bad ones.
Those are pretty bad ones. Man,
it might be hard to get worse.
I was gonna say those are definitely contenders, especially with IG-88 with the rubber pieces. I mean, mine have flaked away, and it's also underscaled. But Grievous,
there's a lot of problems with it, honestly. So I'm just gonna throw this out there. Yep. I was gonna say the Purge Trooper, since that's kind of your, like, I would back that up.
Yeah. Or the Clone Commando now that we're getting a new one.
Or that.
Oh, the old Clone Commando.
Oh man.
I mean, let's be objectively
Yeah.
speaking. You know, in terms of an actual toy, it's not bad. It's
I
just
wouldn't
the
say it's a
accuracy,
bad
though.
figure. It's the
Yeah.
accuracy. Yeah.
Accuracy is
Yeah.
bad. But I think that General Grievous, that one is, oh man,
Yeah.
Purge Trooper or General Grievous. I think those are.
I
Well,
almost
General
want to
Grievous is
put.
already there, so we need a new one.
I almost want to put like Last Jedi Leia in there.
Last Jedi, Granny Leia.
It's
Is that the
not
Force
good.
Awakens one?
I would put Poe Dameron in there before.
I mean, any of those Last Jedi figures before or Force Awakens figures. Sorry, yeah, I meant Force Awakens Leia. Yeah,
I was like, Last Jedi Leia. It's a pickup for me.
No,
yeah, if they did in her gown,
No,
like I would do that in a heartbeat.
Force
Yeah.
Awakens Leia, because she never got like a photo real update. Or
I don't own that figure, so I wouldn't know.
Or she's dressed as a space lesbian,
Jesus Christ.
which is nothing against lesbians, but I'm just saying that's how they dress. Like,
I mean, the Poe Dameron face sculpt is
Ooh,
one
that
of
5
the
o'clock
worst
shadow?
things in Black Series.
Yeah.
So
he just
feel like-
looks so sad.
I feel like that's
sad
pretty
puppy.
worthy. Also, the ankles and the feet on that figure are
Yeah.
so god awful, even for the time. You can
I do
see,
love.
like, the
I love
full-
that they gave us like alternate, not even hands, alternate like forearms,
Yeah.
because it was like the whole
Yeah.
glove. Like that, you don't see that often. Where they're like, "Hey, yeah, we want to just give them a completely different like forearm." But man, that face sculpt is so bad. It's so
Well, and I
bad.
think the sculpt itself is because I think
No,
there's
the sculpt is good. It's the paint.
Sculpt
Sculpt
that's
is good.
the
It's the
paint.
paint.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah. And I feel like General Grievous just because
Well, General Grievous is already there.
Oh, he
He's
is.
number-
Oh,
yeah.
He's already. Yeah, he was number 2.
gotcha.
So
Oh, yeah.
we have IG-88 and General Grievous.
Sorry, I
And
thought
the
you said
third.
that was on your wait list to be on.
No,
okay,
no.
Gotcha.
Those are the
okay.
two we've already put in.
Oh, that's okay. Those are definitely good. And by extension,
could
that would be IG-11, right? For IG-88. By extension,
Yeah,
IG-11.
IG-88, IG-11. It's
Okay.
basically the same figure. Yeah.
We could also do the original like Remnant Stormtrooper because the paint on that is pretty bad.
I mean, it's accurate though because Hot Toys look like that too, right? So it's probably accurate to the rest of the material.
It probably
So I don't know if
is.
I want to fault that one too much. Yeah, I do not like this Purge Trooper.
If you want to put the Purge Trooper in there, I would 100% back that.
But then I'll say this: that Purge Trooper also has more accurate belt with the comma. So maybe I can't fault that one too much.
But we're talking about it as a toy.
That's true. That's true. You're looking at your display, Zach. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm just looking at. Honestly, the figures I have on here are pretty good. I gotta look through the junk bin. Pre-Vizsla is awful.
Ooh.
Yeah,
He looks good though. He's
No, he
bad, but
doesn't.
I think he looks good on a fight
he's on
game.
the old Boba body
Yeah,
from
sure. I agree. It's
2013.
terrible. Yeah, but I would
can't
put
stand
Jango.
it.
I would put Jango Fett. I would put Jango Fett in this list before I put Pre-Vizsla.
Yeah, but the fact
That's
that
true, 'cause it
Pre-Vizsla
has-
came out whenever we had a newer body available.
Yeah,
That's
it
also
was.
true.
It was egregious.
Because
lack
we
of a
had
better
the
word.
newer
Yeah, we
body
had
available.
We already had, but
Yeah.
obviously they had that figure done before.
Yeah.
it
A couple
came out.
a couple of weeks ago, I would have said the original Darth Maul figure. However, I've been messing around when I was talking about this Darth Maul earlier, the Clone Wars one. I was messing around with some different head sculpts, and that archive hooded Darth Maul looks really good on this figure. So that one is not on my list anymore. So yeah, I'm that Purge Trooper. I'm just looking at it right now, and I just do not like that guy. So I think I might have to say
the original Purge Trooper.
The original Purge Trooper.
Wasn't it really hard to get the original Purge Trooper too? Like you had to
It
pre-order.
was a
kinda
GameStop
was.
It was
pre-order
GameStop
deluxe.
exclusive, and you had to
exclusive.
pre-order the. Yeah,
It was hard to get, and I was so happy
So,
when I got him.
I
Until I
feel like all around because it was hard to get in the first place, and then when you get it, the figure you got is awful. So it's like disappointing all around.
But he does look cool, doesn't he?
standing there
I
like
guess.
this because you
But
can't.
that
bend
was
his
Mike's
elbows.
argument for Pre-Vizsla.
That's true.
I
what else
mean,
you guys
listen,
got?
I'm not
Yeah.
saying Pre-Vizsla is not going to be on the list. I'm just thinking
I don't know,
about
you
what
sounded like you were defending Pre-Vizsla for a second.
I just think there are worse figures right now that are worse than Pre-Vizsla.
Yeah.
I don't
will
know
say
if the
so
Purge
what-
Trooper's
yeah.
worse than Pre-Vizsla. I mean, I guess he might be. I don't know.
He is.
I will say the face sculpt for Pre-Vizsla is good.
The face sculpt is
That's
great.
true.
Yeah. It is in the jetpack. I was
And
surprised
the
they gave us
helmet,
a new
the jetpack, and the face sculpt are all.
It's
great.
just the body. It's just the body. That
Yeah.
original Django, though,
The original Django's awful.
Yeah, that head sculpt isn't.
And
the
he's the
best.
reason why we got other awful figures, because the source was awful.
What about that original Darth Nihilus?
Yeah, the original
that's
Nihilus
just-
was brutal.
That's just
I
bad
didn't like
because
that
the
one.
original Darth Maul's bad.
That's true.
But they also could have put it on they just could have put it on a Kylo.
They
body
should have put
or
it on the
something.
Kylo Ren body. If they had to reuse a
Yeah.
body, the Kylo Ren body is the one to go with.
Or, the Praetorian guards are freaking awful.
Those are pretty bad. So
Because the
Yeah.
hold
arms
on,
don't even move.
we need to pick something.
Yeah, we
Yeah, let's just because I've been awful about it the entire time. I want to say Purge Trooper because that just comes to my mind right now. It is the hardest thing to pose on my shelf right now, and I do not. That is the one part of my holiday display I do not like. I do not look forward to is standing up the Nutcracker one. I hate it. It's scary because he topples everything else if I don't get it right. So
All
I'm
right.
gonna say Purge
All
Trooper.
I think we go with the guest on this one. We usually go with the guest when they.
Yeah. All right. So the very first Purge Trooper is what we're going
Yes,
with.
the very first
Right.
one. Yeah,
The
the new
very
one is great. Please give us more repaints. Redo every single Purge Trooper on the new body, please. Because I will buy them again.
Give us that
Purge
big
the Purge
hammer.
Trooper.
Give us a better electro staff.
Yep.
Give us those double little knives.
Give us all the variants, the paint variants.
All of them. Yep.
I'll buy them all.
Alrighty, so that's gonna do it for Black Series Cantina episode 116. Jonah, cannot thank you enough for joining us. Everybody go follow
Thank you.
Jonah on Instagram. It's Jonah.Houdini on Instagram. Some amazing toy photography over there.
I appreciate that.
And you said you have something coming up for May the 4th. That's gonna be pretty awesome.
I have an idea that's been brewing. We'll see if I have the time to do it because it would require probably the most amount of figures I would put in a photo.
Oh,
So it's time is of the essence. So May 4th is coming up on Monday. So we'll see if I have time this weekend to knock something out. But I'm looking forward to that. I'm also been working on something that I teased about a little bit on the 24-hour stream for Figure Ball is a 3 3/4 a list of 3 3/4 figures that work in a Black Series display. And that's crazy because that was like a month or two ago now. And with
Yes,
this stream,
that's-
I don't know if it's even valid anymore because now I feel like some of those figures can happen in Black Series, but
Mhm.
I'm refining right now a spreadsheet that I will make public at some point
Yep.
of 3 3/4 figures that work in the Black Series, either because they were overscaled or you can kind of fudge it and display. And so the example that kind of sparked this whole thing is the Star Tours
the
droid.
little goose. Yeah, the little goose guy.
The
yeah.
Goose droids. This is actually a 3 3/4 Power of the Force figure
Yeah.
that is oversized for 3 3/4 figures, unfortunately.
So
But it
works in
scales
6
perfectly
inch,
for the
yeah.
Black Series. Yeah,
Because they're
the height
small.
is
Like you
actually
see them in
correct.
person, they're like that's about right. Yeah.
Yes. So I made a spreadsheet. It's pretty extensive. I'm currently refining it and trying to make it visually more appealing instead of just text everywhere. So once that is complete, that'll be public, and that'll be something that I think if people are at a convention or a local collector store and you're kind of itching to add more to your displays, I think that's a good starting point. Instead of having to go through these databases and all this stuff and trying to filter out the noise, you have a much more refined list that you can go off of. So
Sure.
that'll be public at some point soon, I hope.
Yeah, and I have talked to Jonah on a Discord call until like 3 a.m. about this. So I
Yeah.
can't wait for people to see it.
Oh man, there is some crazy stuff out there I didn't know even existed. So I can't wait to see.
Yeah. I mean, it's like 2 a.m. and I'm sitting here Googling like the most random Gillespie droid from Star Wars tours or whatever. Like,
Yeah,
insane.
the Star Tours droids. Yeah,
The Star
oh,
Tours
man.
I
droid.
definitely
like,
want I want a Patrick Warburton droid because he's on there and he likes.
Give me the original DJ Rex.
All that the original
Or the original
Rex,
Captain Rex.
yeah.
Original
Voiced
Captain
by-
Rex.
Yeah.
Voiced by
Rubens, yeah.
Paul Rubin, yeah. Paul
Yeah.
Rubens.
Um,
Original.
that and also Rapper Tooney. I know we have a lot of original trilogy fans. Rapper Tooney, the little green guy with
The little
the
harmonica.
accordion thing or the keyboard thing.
Yeah.
He's actually again overscaled for TVC and 3 3/4. He actually is the correct size in Black Series. So that's another figure if you want to add to your Jabba's diorama. So that is just a sneak peek of what's on that list. So
yeah, it's really excellent work. So, and it's
I
really
appreciate
helpful
that.
for people who want to fill out their, like myself, who want to fill out all their 3D print dioramas, which is background droids and greebles like that. So,
Oh yeah.
and every time I'm in a local toy shop, I'm going to use that list to try to find some of those.
I hope
droids.
it helps. That's that's what's fun about collecting.
You're doing the Lord's work with that,
Yeah.
for sure. And
I
I'll be
appreciate
sure to share it with people, whenever that's finishing to make public.
Yeah.
Mike, do you have anything going on over on the YouTube side of things?
Absolutely not. I've got 3
Okay.
half-made videos, but like I've stalled on all of them. It's like I shoot them, I start editing them, and then like I lose interest. I just need to finish one of them.
Yep. And of course, I'm Zach. You can follow me over on Instagram and TikTok, Black Series Cantina. Join us on Patreon if you want to support the podcast. But if you cannot support us financially, please leave a review on Apple or Spotify or any podcatcher that you listen to audio podcasts in. This episode is going to be available on our YouTube. Normally, episodes get put on our YouTube a year after, so that way our Patreon members have access whenever it goes up. But if you could leave a 5-star review, get us in those algorithms for the Patreon feeds. That would really help us. So we do have merch at Spreadshop, my Spreadshop Black Series Cantina. You just Google that, you'll be able to find it. We have like T-shirts, mugs, whatever you want. Our Facebook group is Black Series Cantina. You have to answer a couple questions to join, but we don't advertise that outside of the podcast, so it's only listeners of the show in that group. So join the Facebook group. We have some cool conversations in there. And then if you want your question or comment read on the show, blackseriescantina@gmail.com. Let us know what you thought of all the reveals today. And I'm Zach. That's Mike. We were joined by Jonah. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll be back in a couple weeks for episode 117.
Bye.